man, so you don't have to do that again, man. Let's run through this. Let's run through this.
It's 6 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
That motherfucker said 6.
Oh, that one ain't set. That's just music on it. That ain't even hooked up to no
I
time.
was finna say,
It's just my recording for them. So when I come in.
When we fall back?
November the 2nd.
Damn, it used to be October.
Oh, so yeah, not
Moved
yet.
it a couple days.
It's
November
coming
the 2nd.
It's coming.
Fall back. It's gonna be dark at 4:30. Get y'all ass home.
Right.
Get y'all.
Hey, I ain't gonna even lie to you. My motherfucking life is so lovely right now. I'll be asleep by 10.
Hey,
I heard that.
Man.
Well, check it out, man. We are live here, man. It's the Hustle Different Podcast, man. Every Sunday after 5, not quite 7.
Not yet.
Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Dave Gray, the unofficial mayor of St. Louis.
Oh, okay. I was like, unofficial.
Unofficial mayor. I'm the unofficial mayor. The QB, we are here. And guess who's Bizak? Is your man
Guess who?
Jay Krizak.
I ain't no win nowhere.
Just guess who's Bizak?
Ain't no win nowhere, y'all.
Hey,
The building.
he is here today. Jay, the historian in the building. What's going on, baby? Didn't nobody know? Look, didn't nobody know? They was just asking. I was like, he'll be back. And they was like, they was like, where he at? Where he at? I said, he'll be back.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't never go nowhere, man. Just getting the fashions together, have some other obligations, professional obligations. I ain't went nowhere. Y'all seen them drops steady coming.
Okay.
Man, this hustle different, man.
All good. Man, we got our brother, John Davis, the birthday
I'm in the building.
birthday boy here today.
Man.
Coming up, y'all, we got big things to talk about, man. Coming up next week, man, it's going to be off the chain. I told everybody that I had some dealings with, I said next weekend is going to be a very, very busy weekend for me. So if we got something crack, you know what I mean? If you got something cracking, I'm going to try to get by there. But I have made prior obligations because it's going to be a busy weekend because there's a lot of people got stuff going on that day. Me and my brother Jai, we going to be running back and forth. It's going to be crazy. But check, man, look who is here.
Yeah.
Cool motherfucking Joe.
Yeah,
I
might not be here, but I ain't far away.
I know. Hey, you here though? You always here.
I'm definitely here.
How you doing, bro?
I've been alright.
We gonna kick it off with you, motherfucker. We gonna play catch up. What's going on?
Shit, it's life. Dealing with health shit, trying to get through shit, living life, dealing with shit.
How the fam? How the fam and everything?
Oh, right there.
Everything is a progression. You know what I mean? Like, that's the best way to explain it. Everything is a progression. You know what I mean? Like, St. Louis, you can step outside and the sun shining, go to the next corner, it's rain. Go to the next corner, it's snow. Go to the next corner, it's down there about to be a tornado. Then you make another right and you get back to the calm weather. You just gotta weather what you got. You know? That's all it is.
Cool in the building. John Davis, y'all. Birthday bash. Come on, man. We gonna kick it off, man. We gonna start off with
Oh, man, we doing it big, man. We got, man, shout out to Moo, man, because, you know, he asked
shout
me.
Shout out.
Moo asked me, you know, my brother Moo, he was like, man, what you doing on your birthday? I'm like, I don't know. I'm turning 50. He like, man, you ain't doing a party? I was like, nope. He was like, I'm going to set something up for you. So he got the dark room. We put together a nice show, man. We got R&B, we got reggae, and we got straight hard hip-hop. We got Marion Tools. We got dope-ass R&B cat, man.
Keep jumping on the roster.
I saw him at practice, man. Man, listen, man. Hide your gills. We got Rickathon.
Oh my God.
We got Rickathon doing the reggae. Dope as hell, man. Rickathon, yeah. He used to do shows with us back in the days as bits and pieces, you know, 24 Signs. You know what I'm saying? Charlie Chan don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
Shout out Charlie, man. Shout out Charlie.
You know what I'm saying? Fucking Midwest Avengers, all the guys. Y'all know them. Ruckus Crew, Track Vandals. He used to do shows with us back in the days. Lunatics, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know what I'm saying, we got meat. And I said, it's like pretty much a mixture. Like, you know what I mean, we're going to have, of course, we're going to have Royal and Gio, Santone, JPR, Squires in the building. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
gonna be a
Sadie's
show.
gonna be there. Family Affair
Hey,
gonna be there.
Make
Man,
sure
you know
y'all
what I'm
plug
saying?
y'all phones
If you a
in.
Libra, you should be there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, we it's gonna be pretty big, man. And I'm happy that he changed my mind because you know I really wasn't thinking about it. And with this turnout, it's just like it's gonna be determined what's next. You know what I'm saying? Cause we got the flavor. Like it's man, just hearing about it, it could be a mixtape. It could be a mixtape, just you know what I'm saying, with all the groups.
Memphis 10, Sadie's gonna be
Yep,
there.
yep.
It's
You
gonna be
know what I mean?
live.
Hey, can I break in
What's
for
going down?
just a sec?
For sure.
Hey man, Cujo ain't been 100% honest with us, man. With where he been.
He don't
ain't
got
been
to, man. That's
100%. No, hold up. He ain't been. Hey man, every time I see this dude, man, I be like, damn, that's Cujo right there. Look. Buccaneers coach, man.
He said you like the Buccaneers coach.
You
Say,
remind me of the dude.
Hey, what you been doing, man?
Hey man,
Nah.
you don't look like just like the
If
dude.
I was, I'd be at work right now.
But you remind me of this dude, the mannerisms and everything, man.
Oh, hell no.
I be seeing this dude, I be like, damn, they got Cujo
And
down
his
there.
name Todd Bowles.
oh, he's saying you
His
really
name
been
is,
coaching football.
Yeah,
Right.
Todd.
I mean, that's some shit I would do though.
Mhm.
I was this close to coaching the team this year, but I knew I got other shit I got to
Right.
do. You know what I mean?
I just had to say that. I was like, yeah.
Right, but shit, man. Jai, what you think about, man? You turning that big 50?
The 5-0.
Hey man, it's a beautiful thing. I just, you know what I'm saying, would like to say that people always being like, oh man, you too old to do this or you too old to do that, you know what I'm saying? And I just wanna say, shit, make it there. And then what you gonna say? You know what I'm saying?
This one thing that I always think about when it comes to that shit. Right? First off, they ain't you.
Right.
Second thing is you already ready for what you signing up for.
Exactly.
You ready to go tour. You ready to be on the road. You ready to be about the bullshit, the rucker puff of traveling and doing shows.
Right.
You about that life still.
Right.
If you not about that life, that's on you, sir. But
Right.
don't question, what's up, nigga? What's up, nigga?
Yeah,
You
Jimmy
still
get
at the
country.
shop?
Yep.
He in the car.
Yo,
Oh,
way
okay,
up here?
cool.
Okay.
Come on, we need
All right,
some,
come on,
we need
come
some
on.
motherfucking shit going on. You got something else over there? That's good.
All right, come on.
I thought somebody else was gonna be here. I
We
thought
live.
Taylor Dean was coming back.
Who that?
Who?
Taylor Dean,
The
LME.
bald head dude.
Oh, yeah.
The bald head dude with the gray on. The bald head dude with the gray
Interrupting my
on.
live.
No. My partner was here with the great beard.
Taylor Bean.
TB.
Yeah, TB.
Oh yeah.
TB was here last week. So,
Yeah, I know.
you what I'm
TB
saying? I
and
wanted him
then
to come back.
the
and
two
them-
bird- the
yeah,
Birdie
two
brothers.
Yep. Yeah,
He say
And
he
G.
gonna come?
yeah, he said he might be
I
here.
watch every show even though I ain't
Yeah,
here.
TV, that's the dude, man. We did a Did you see that?
How you
Did
been
you
though,
see
dog?
that? Did
What?
you see that? Me and TB did a one of
Jay Ali.
Oh,
How you been, dog? Last time I seen you was on screen,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like, how you feeling, man? Like, you know,
You
how
talking
you-
about
the day you blew the fuck up.
Yeah.
I'm just asking,
Um,
like, because I want to say as I watched,
Mhm.
I saw your emotions move, right? And as your
Okay.
brother, I'm asking you, have you
So
figured out a different way to deal with
you gotta
with
ask,
things opposed to it being so visual?
but you gotta ask me like, how did you see my emotions move and when did you see them move?
I ain't gotta ask you that. I'm
No,
asking.
because I want to answer it specific.
I'm asking you from that day to this day. Whatever triggered you and made you react in the way you reacted, have you addressed that internally? Is that a better way of asking the question?
Yeah, I had to always address any action that I had to take. I ain't even gonna give no university answer. Yeah, I was pissed off.
I get it. I know.
Well, it was more so because it had something to do with some other stuff. They didn't know that. but still, that's me.
See, I don't know. I don't know none of
No,
that.
it had something to do with something else. But anyway, regardless of that, man, like I don't like when people try to talk, man, like, you know what I'm saying? Especially if I feel like you're not on my level. I don't care how much money you got or whatever. You can't just say anything and try to put clout behind it. Not with me. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm a chill dude. Because it's a lot of stuff that I could say and say you ain't this, you ain't that, you ain't this, you don't know how much this. I ain't that type of person. So I don't let nobody be that. Cujo, I don't let nobody be that type of person with me. You see what I'm saying? And that's what fam was doing. And that's what, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no problem, but that's what fam was doing. I'm like, bro, you coming on the platform.
I mean, I get that.
Hold up. I'm like, bro, you coming on the platform. Go ahead, you gotta do all that. I'm like, listen, bro, you coming on the platform, and this is an opportunity. You can't come in here and try to play me down or play anybody else down in here, bro. I don't care where you from or what kind of.
So you was on defense, kind of like.
No, it wasn't defense. It was just how he was. What's up, bro? Yeah, it was just how he was coming. Or he was coming wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, you trying to loud talk and you trying to do this, and I'm just explaining to you. I asked the brother. I said, listen. I said, so what are you going? He said, I'm gonna give back to the community. I said, so what does that look like? I never asked him about no money. I said, what does that look like? He said, well, you trying to sound like I ain't got no. I said, brother, I never said that. He wasn't trying to hear that after that. So I'm like, man, I ain't finna keep talking like this because he's not trying to hear me. So I was done because I'm not gonna keep explaining it to you, man.
Hey, what's going on, bro?
My cat.
I mean, I get that.
How you doing, G?
I get that 100%.
Okay, man. Hey, cool. Let him jump right here, man. My guest for the day.
What's up with you, bro?
Slide around, fly around.
Peace.
Cool. No, you didn't mean to leave that, did you?
I get that, but I guess what I'm asking is,
What's up, boy?
whatever it was, to bring that emotion out of you, right?
Yeah.
Because that was you
had the raw
had
seeing this
emotional response,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
How you doing, man? Right.
Have you found another way to understand that part? Because emotional reactions is what get niggas killed, right? Okay. And to me, I damn near was on my way down here because I thought it was really some action. You get what I'm saying?
But see, it wasn't just an emotional reaction though.
I'm saying what it looked like. I wasn't here, bro.
No.
Like.
I understand what it looked like, but at the same time, man, listen, bro. I ain't gonna let nobody hold me, man. No matter what time, place, issue, or none of that, man. I ain't gonna allow that to happen, and that's why I monitor my space the way that I do. I don't be around a lot of people, and I don't be around a lot of people that I don't know and know how they coming from because it's just like that. Cause I'm cool. I be chillax the majority of the time, man. But man, listen.
I get it.
You see what I'm saying?
You ain't gotta try to further explain.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm win, lose, or draw with it. I know I can't whoop everybody ass and nothing. Like, listen, Cujo. I know I can't. But at the same time, you not finna play with me in a certain kind of way, man. This shit gonna get crazy.
But this what I say, and this is a different moment for me. It don't matter how small your process of talking to me is. Right?
Right.
I know what the fuck I'm gonna do.
Exactly.
Hold up, wait. And that ain't a tough guy talk. That's just the fact of that. So no matter what you say, there's no way of belittling the man that I am based off of your perception. You get what I'm saying? So because if you bring a reaction out of me emotionally, it's gonna end up bad. And I'm just saying as a brother to my brother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I wanted to ask if you was able to address the way your emotions allowed you to respond in that moment. You get what I'm saying? Some of the things that were said, some of the actions that were had, some of the view of it. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, you stood tall. You did what you were supposed to do. But at the same time, we up here, dog.
Right.
We ain't giving We ain't giving salutes from the bottom of the chin.
Exactly.
We all the way up here with it.
And I'll say this real quick, and I know we got to get to our guests, and I'll say this real quick.
Yeah, let me get
And I'll say this real quick.
you drinking that together.
Cujo. I'll say this real quick. That
You got some more ice?
What, you got that whole ice cup.
Show me what you got. Do a pop shot. I trust you. Thank you.
Cujo.
What's going on, brother?
I'll say this real quick. Yes, I did, and I came back and I apologize. I apologize to the young brother. I apologize to him because at the end of the day, I wasn't supposed to reach down in the crowd like that. You know, and most people, it's crazy because the internet is forever. Most people seen that, and most people never seen that side of me. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And they shouldn't have. So, yeah, hell yeah, I had to deal with it, and I'm still dealing with it. You know what I mean?
So how? So and what you mean? You still in what way?
I still deal with, because I'm still that same person, like, and that's why I say I control my environment. I don't be around people that, like, I don't know. I don't really be around people that I don't know, bro. If I meet somebody, they gotta be stamped by somebody that I know and that I trust. Otherwise, I don't be around them. And that's true to the life. I don't really just be around random people, bro, because they could do something that could potentially bring that part out.
See, I guess that's where we differ, because I don't worry about what other people can do.
It's not
I
about
know
a
what
worry.
I know
It's not
what
about
I
a
can do.
worry. It's just about
No,
controlling
not
your
like that. Like I'm
environment,
just
though.
saying, like, bro, I hate you let that nigga take you off your square like that day. Like, I'ma just tell you flat the fuck out. Like, I hate you let that nigga take you off your square that day. You hear me? Like, for real, for real. Like, I love you to death. No matter what you may think, feel, whoever may. But at the end of the day, I know you a whole lot better than that, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, we pushing positivity. You get what I'm saying? Don't let no motherfucker take you down there. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to walk in the street, but make sure you walk in the street the right way. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no point in getting in a motherfucking traffic jam with Volkswagens and you a Lamborghini, nigga. What's the point? My bad. What's going on, my brother?
Family love. That's family
you
love,
doing?
man. That's what we love.
And everybody
I'm
on
alright.
the internet get to see it.
Family
You know what
love,
I'm
you know what I'm
saying?
saying? But
Yeah.
look, we gotta look at each other's mistakes, man. But here we go, man. Hey, man, this guy right here, man. This guy right here, man. One of my partners from high school, man. Known this dude a long time, man. Long time, good dude. Came over to the crib, helped me out a few times. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you stay good with people. You know what I mean? But this is my man Rod. Rod's here, man. Like I said, he got. It's a couple of different avenues I can run down with Rod, man. And one avenue is your avenue, and I think you and him would. I'm telling you over that one avenue.
We all gonna share this
But
shit.
then we got the other avenue too. First of all, how do you pronounce your name?
Which one?
You got two names?
I got multiple names.
Can you explain the purpose
Let me-
of your
let me-
two
let me
names?
explain,
As
let me
you explain the
explain.
names?
Yeah, you gotta
Alright.
get to that's why he came.
Alright, so here, my name is Ra. My other name is Ifakolade Falashe Ifabinro Egbe Bolade, which I'm a priest in the African tradition of Ifa and Egbe. So, what I do,
Guyanese,
no,
Amazing.
Nigerian,
Nigerian.
Yoruba, to be persistent, to be precise. So in from where I come from, and we all from the north side, okay, and probably most of us, or you, Dave, me and
the west
Dave,
side.
you catch the same bus sometimes, like west side and north side. But in my growing, you know, I was into the hip hop and all this other thing, everything, producing and all that kind of stuff. And in time, okay, as time went on, you know, as a youth, I was trying to hang out with the wrong people, get into gangs and things of that nature, and I was saved. So a few people pulled me to the side, like, yo, what you're doing on Wednesday nights, what you're doing on Saturday nights. Just give us a little of your time. And I went to these meetings every Wednesday, and I liked it. I loved it, and it grew me. It made me grow a lot of love for my people. In the process of that, I went through a whole bunch of different avenues to learn about my culture. So in the process over the last 15, 20 years, I've been just basically studying and building. I learned a lot of things about the metaphysics and esoteric. I learned how to, like a lot of conversation y'all was having about emotion, intelligence, and things of that nature. I learned how to deal with that through meditation, through a culture, through a particular spiritual system called the Set Society. And I went through that, and it healed me. It healed me of a lot of trauma, it healed me of a lot of things, and also I was learning how to project my energy.
Explain that.
Projecting your energy is basically when you can take a situation, whether positive or negative, and make it work out for the best through your mind and also through breathing and through what they call chi or ashe. So I learned how to do that. So I went through a numerous of thousands of hours of this, and I learned that I can change the dynamics of my life. So I did. When I was younger, I got in a lot of trouble, and then I was able to get out of that trouble by changing the dynamics of my life. And I learned that I couldn't always just rely on that because I need to change my character. So it wasn't just about me doing stuff and then using my powers and energies to change it so I can get out of it. It was about changing myself. I had to learn that. As time went on, I started dealing with the tradition of our ancestors called Egbe, Ifa, Egungun, all these different things. And when I did that, I learned that, wow, I can do more than just project my energy. I can help others too, and particularly my family and my community. So what I ended up doing is, over time, I learned. When I left St. Louis, moved down to Georgia for a while, joined what they call an Ile, which is a spiritual house, a Ifa house through.
What exactly does that consist of?
Well, Ile, or spiritual house, consists of a top priest, a bunch of other priests that know about the tradition, things of that nature, and also.
And this is in African rooted belief system.
Absolutely, in Yoruba. So
what's up, bro?
Before I went down there, I was looking to make a move because I had family down there, I had brothers and sisters down there, and it was just me and my one sister here. My father had passed away, and I was like, I'm gonna go on down there and spend some time with my family down there, so I moved down there. But in the process, what I did what they call divination. A divination. So a divination is when you can divine to actually look and to see if this is something that's good for you, what will be the outcome of it, different things of that nature.
This is all through a spiritual awakening type
process.
process.
So, exactly.
or drugs involved?
Never.
Or any type of herbs and.
Well, yeah, herbs are involved in certain things, but not taking in particular. It's used for certain things, like for cleansing and washing and things of that nature. So in the process, when I did that, I did the divination. I found out that this would be a good place for me to go. And when I left, everything that the divination said would happen happened to me. So I went down there. I've been an electrician for a long time. Me and my pops and people like that. Groups of people that I dealt with here in St. Louis. We had a company here, and I decided, well, I'm gonna go ahead and leave. I'm gonna move. I want to see what's up. I moved down there, got a job with one of the biggest companies down there just to see what was up. And as soon as I got down there, no more than 2 weeks, exactly what the divination said would happen. I met a high priest Babalawo by the name of Baba Shola. He's a chief. He's a brother. He's from Detroit, but he lived down in Atlanta. His temple down there is big, humongous, a lot of people. And I met him.
How big is this community?
Man, the Ifa community is humongous.
I'm saying like in this
In this city,
No, in this space you went to in Georgia.
oh, humongous.
So
Bro.
how many people was in this?
It's
Ver-
well, basically you have different houses, different spiritual houses. So you may say, for instance, my Baba Shola had him, his wife, his son, and then a bunch of other people that was under him, maybe 60, 70 people, maybe if that. And then
Everybody got somewhere that's they housed to do this.
and yeah. So it's not that you living in a house. When you say spiritual house, is basically
Yeah, I'm saying like, but y'all all able to live somewhere so y'all can consistently do this on a daily basis.
yeah, absolutely. I
Well,
moved
y'all-
down. I got a house when I went down there. You know, I really wasn't moving down there for that. I was already into the spirituality. I was already making my waves and doing things, and people was coming to me already for things to, you know, to change their life. So I didn't really want to join OELA. But when I did the reading, it said that it would be more structure involved in what I was doing. So in the process, when I went down there, 2 weeks after I got there, I ran into him, and he had like a Eleke thing that said Babalao on it, E5, and I said, "Oh, you Babalao? Okay, so where y'all get down at here?" And he said, "Well, I got an Elay, I got a Botanic. He had his own store. I went to a store, me and him hooked up. He invited me to a festival, what they call the Oshun Festival. And me and my family went to the Oshun Festival. It was
That's
beautiful.
sun, right?
Huh?
Ain't that the god of sun?
No, that's Oshun is the Orisha of wealth, prosperity.
What's a
Orisha.
What's that?
An Orisha is a divinity, spirit, a particular spirit, a divinity that is over particular elements in the world, in the universe. Something we call Irumale, which is the raw power in the universe. But based off the Orisha, it's that particular energy that comes, like the water divinities, for instance. So Oshun is a water divinity, a river divinity. Sometimes we call sweet water divinity. Oshun is the one who brings wealth, prosperity, and fertility. So a lot of women who can't get pregnant or don't have children or want to have children, they will go to Oshun. And when they go to Oshun, when you do the divination, it will tell you what you need to do in order for you to become pregnant. And these things happen. So we went to Oshun Festival. It was a 3-day festival. On the last day, we went to what they call a big bimbe. A bimbe is like a big party.
Festival.
Like it's a festival. They drumming, there's dancing, there's food. Everybody's dressed fly. You know, some people are going into trance. It's real African power.
Going in trance. What's that?
Going to trance meaning that they're being mounted by the divinity, the spirit itself.
The Holy Ghost.
Well, I wouldn't call it the
I'm
Holy
not
Ghost.
saying like the Holy Ghost. I'm saying like to get an understanding
Right,
of what you're
basically
saying.
the spirit will mount the person and take over them, take over their body. Right. So these things were happening, and at the time, one of the people that was with me, they said, "Oh, this is for me." They had never been to nothing like that before that. They only knew Ifa and the tradition through me based off of what I was teaching. So when they saw that, they was like, "Oh, this is for me," and they basically just buckled down, just studied every day, started coming to the meetings, started coming to everything that we were doing. I joined the Elay. We all joined the Elay, and it was banging. From that point on, I moved back to St. Louis, and one of the priests that came that I knew in Atlanta had came to St. Louis, and he actually lived with me. So every day we would get up at 4 a.m., pray, chant. He was training me every day, every morning. I could not be late to that room in my own house, or I would get ridiculed, cursed out. But I was humble enough to take that because he was there for me to teach me something that would basically become a part of my lineage forever.
So out of curiosity, is this like a order? Is it like a hierarchy? Like how what's the cats with the purple and tassels and shit? Hebrew Israelites. Is it? And I'm not trying to compare anything. I'm really trying to get understanding.
Yeah.
Is it more like tribal setup, or is it more like hierarchy setup to where
it's more of a tribal and hierarchy. Because
what
in a
format?
tribal setting, you're gonna have people that's good at what they do. So in my case,
But it's also been shown and proven in the tribal setting.
yeah,
You get what I'm saying? Because the oldest, the warrior,
Yeah, we go-
the so on and so
right,
forth.
right,
Like,
right.
you can't have kids if you can't go through this process. Like,
Right. Yeah, you got to go through a process.
so is it that, or is it more like Hebrew Israelites?
No, it's not like Hebrew Israelite. No, nothing like
I mean,
that.
because like just being honest with you, this shit sound like a gang to me. Not
I understand.
disrespecting what you're saying,
understand.
but it sounds like a
understand.
gang.
Well, let me explain to you. Let me explain to you.
That
Let me
too.
explain to you. Okay. You got a family.
Mhm.
Your grandmother, your uncles, your mother, your cousins, and you know this person is good for this. You like this person is a mechanic. This person is over this. This person is good with cooking.
Build a
This
community.
person run the family. They the top. Whatever she say or he say, that's how it's gonna go. Executive decisions. Structure. It's structure. And that's how we always have been as a people. We just lost that.
Yeah, for sure.
So, no, it ain't a gang. It ain't nothing like that. It's just basically about respect. Your elders, your eldership. And your eldership is based off of two different things in the tradition of Ifa. Your eldership is based off of age, one, and two, off of what is your position? What is your authority? Say, for instance, I'm a Babalawo, meaning I'm a high priest of the mysteries. So because I'm a Baba,
mysteries.
the mysteries,
What does that mean?
the mysteries, things that are secret and sacred that you don't give to the world, but you share the power to the world. But everybody don't have to. You have to go through. You have to walk through it to get it. You have to go through the initiation. You have to get the ashe. You have to get the right from your eldership to say, hey, listen, you ready now? You've been trained. You know your shit. You know your prayers. You know the workings. You know each herb. You know how to work the herbs. You know how to heal people now. You know how to take people and get them out of situations like jail, prison, death, things of that nature. All these things are faced. So you learn that, and the person you sit up under, they teach you all these things, and they test you and make sure that you're ready. So in the process, that's how it's supposed to go. Just like when you go to school, if you go to be an auto mechanic, they're gonna give you mini tests.
Standardized.
Right, and you gotta get your license in order to say I'm gonna open up my own mechanic shop. Okay,
Okay. So when you say get your license, like is that so what is that like what gave you the authority to be the guide or a mystery? Like what, like not trying to get too involved, but I mean, cause to me it's
the father of mysteries.
the father of mysteries.
Yeah,
So
the
what is
father.
the mother of mysteries?
It's called
'Cause it gotta
Ianifa.
It gotta be an
Yeah,
opposite end of
it's
that, right?
it's a mother mystery. It's called Ianifa.
See, like, so I didn't been to Africa,
Yeah.
stayed for a decent amount of
Yeah.
time, and I had friends, and I stayed in regular home, their
What
home.
what part of
I
Africa
went
did
to
you?
Kenya.
Okay.
I went to Kenya, stayed there for 2 months with my partner and his family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I also been a lot of other places just in visiting, right? So I guess for me, I also do have a very good understanding of the belief systems of your surroundings, in which I feel like that's more so what this is, based off of where it come from. You know what I mean? Like in the world we live in, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas believe in the money god before they'll believe in the sun god. If they
We
don't-
believe in the money
if they
god
don't-
too.
I mean, I'm not saying like, everybody gonna have some form of abundance.
Yeah, absolutely.
But at the same time, in some places, like the traveling tribes with the cattle, you know what I mean? Like when the rain god come through, it's finna get popping, and the money gonna come because the rain god coming
Exactly.
through. Your cattle finna get fat.
Yeah.
You finna marry your daughters away.
Yeah.
You finna,
Yeah.
you know what's finna pop.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm like. Even Islamic, like they come from that land. It's
Yeah.
based off of the beliefs of that land. And I get where it is, and I hope anything I said wasn't disrespectful
No,
because I'm
no.
trying to give you.
Trying to get
I just
understanding.
speak the way I speak.
You trying to
know
get
what I mean?
understanding.
Yeah, very much so.
Gotcha.
So how do you convert that to this world, like the world we in?
Hey, cool, before I forget,
Got a lot of knowledge under there, man.
Before I forget, y'all real quick. Y'all know I'm stupid like this.
Boy.
We was at a restaurant. I don't know if I'm going. You remember this?
Go ahead.
We was at a restaurant. I walk in with my wife. This man sitting here with two ladies. Is the statute of limitations up on this? Can we talk about it?
We can talk about it. We can talk about it. We can talk about it.
Hey, look, we at a restaurant, y'all. Me and my wife just walked in. We walking back. I see my man Rod. I'm like, "What's up, Rod?" Good. He introduced. He say, "This is my wife, so and so. This is my wife, so and so." I looked at my wife and I hurried up and I went on. So I could enjoy my dinner.
You don't want to ask no questions.
Yeah, I got to enjoy my dinner. Wait.
Hey, he got away from me really quick, you know.
Y'all know how that conversation went. Then look, then me and him end up at the food together up at the buffet thing.
Yeah.
I said, "Dog, what the fuck is going on?" He said, "I got two wives." I'm like, "How the fuck you pull that off?"
Yeah, he the ruler of Zimbabwe.
There you go. Now, when you done cool, I just want to drop that seed because I just want to change the. We gonna flip the mode on this because I know a lot of y'all gonna have some questions about that.
But I want to ask a question before we delve deep into that. I want to ask my brother a question because then can you explain? Do y'all do the Baba Yaga, the djembe, the Baba?
Oh, you talking about the drumming?
The Baba, yeah.
Yeah, we do drumming.
So
absolutely.
Can you explain to our viewers the significance of the djembe real quick?
Djembe is a West African drum. I play djembe. So I played djembe since I was, probably about 17, 18 years old. I've been playing djembe. But I also play bata. Bata drum is, each drum is a spirit that's basically connected to it. Each drum. So djembe is more of it's from West Africa also, but it's more of a Ghanaian drum. So they basically use that drum for a lot of their spiritual purposes. Like my man was talking about rain and all this other stuff. And if you know how to do certain rhythms, you know how to call certain spirits and forces to you. So
that's the Sinners movie.
Just one more deeper explanation. Can you explain how some of the other instruments are used, as far as if?
It's two instruments. Drums, three drums, a shaker, and voice.
Because
it can
shakere.
It can break up
negative forces.
No, it can also break up physical forces.
Blood clot, all that.
Yeah, physical forces. So
explain that to the viewers.
Like we got something called a go-go or go-go. A go-go is a bell. People call it a cowbell, but we have an oriki, a particular verse in E5 that talks about the go-go and the stick. Because when you hit the agogo, use a stick, a wooden stick. But the agogo is iron. We talk about enemies, so we do a prayer for people who continue to throw negative forces or juju and negative things toward. Say, for instance, if I had a client, say, for instance, I did a divination, and it said, man, this dude got juju on him. That's why he can't get nowhere. That's why he can't get no money. That's why his wife left. That's why his children left. That's why he losing his house.
Got a bad spirit around him.
Got a bad spirit on him. So we might use a particular oriki or prayer for the agogo. The agogo is talking about the stick. And we talk about how no matter how much the stick will beat the agogo, how the enemy will beat this person, that the stick will eventually break. And the agogo will always stand. Right. So that's one thing. The bata drums, which you play with two hands, you have three people, you play with two hands, you play them in a different rhythm, each person, but it becomes one rhythm. And the bata, those drums are very sacred because you have to go through an initiation to become anya. And you gotta initiate your drum. You gotta initiate you gotta initiate your drum, and you gotta initiate the person to the drum.
Well, I got a question.
Yes.
So, do it work with your wife?
It work with anything.
Because I got this issue. My wife. You know what I'm saying?
No,
do they got the How you call a guy the get naked guy? Can't get out of clothes.
Wow, this dude.
Wait a minute. Okay, are you
Shit,
serious?
boy, I'm bullshit.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Hit him
okay.
with it, right? Hit him with it.
Yeah, hit me with it. Yeah, because I'll be in
Hit him with it.
Motherfucking lips start
Hey,
vibrating.
hey, you funny, bro. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny as hell. But no, for real.
What he do?
This is what he do, right?
You know what's? I know it's funny. I like that. Break it up.
See, I'm trying to get it naked.
Yeah, I get you.
So what is it? An herb?
It ain't really. Nah, you. Well.
You know what it is.
Well,
That's why he said, I got, this is my wife, and this
Well-
is my wife. There you go.
Well,
Let's get to the well.
well, here it is. If you got an issue with your wife, then is the real issue is you.
Damn.
Yeah, that's the real
That's a
issue.
motherfucking fact, though.
I know you
That's-
ain't a
that's-
pimp.
If you got an issue with your wife, the real issue is you.
I was joking.
And I'm saying it from this perspective. I'm saying it from the perspective of that, you know, not saying that your wife can't be wrong and she messed up or nothing like that, but if you got an issue and you ain't getting none, then it's you. Because
you just holler at me, I'll tell you what to do.
yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
Nah, I
you
see
can be
what
on
you're
some
talking
real.
about, man.
Either you can go take it,
Hey.
be on some real player stuff, or you can
What's
be,
that saying they say?
or you can find out. There's ways that people have issues in their life and their marriage where it can be reversed.
Yeah.
If a person truly love you and you're supposed to be with that
No,
person,
we was really just talking about that this morning.
So,
at
bro, you gonna have to
breakfast,
step
bro.
outside of marriage
What,
because
about
I'm not
women?
married. So,
About
you okay?
what could be the?
how
Let's
you
rap.
control the
Yeah.
situation.
Let's
so,
rap.
So,
The
look,
weed by the-
Yeah.
so we,
No
so,
marijuana.
Oh, okay.
so I talk. I
I
have,
won't
I have
be
a lot of
disrespectful.
conversations about relationships.
What you want to say? What you
No,
want to ask?
no, I have conversations about.
Yeah, he got a show.
Okay.
So a lot of the things that are going on, especially in our community, are women driven,
Son.
Yeah.
right? It's men that can do things that can make themselves the best version of what they can be or
Absolutely.
whatever
This
to
is his
attract
favorite
something
topic.
better.
Let's
No,
let's talk about it. Let's talk
just-
about it. Let's talk
because
about it.
That was the
So-
other lane I was talking. Remember I said with 2 lanes.
But-
when I brought him in?
But
I know how you feel about this.
when you said that, it clicked. I didn't dispel it immediately. I'm like, okay, so it could be the man. And sometimes I look at myself. I know that, you know, but a lot of times when you can continue to work on yourself and improve yourself and be the best guy,
Yeah.
and you could still potentially attract a woman that's not the best woman.
Yeah. That's why you
So
come.
how
That's
do
when
you
you come to
fix
me.
Okay, so how do you? Oh, okay.
So, for instance, say for instance you dating someone. You dating someone, right? And you say, man, I've been kicking it up for 6 months, man. This might be the one. Woo, woo, woo. You say, come on, let me holler at you. I'll give you some. All right, Baba, let me give you a reading. This woman is gonna take your money. She's gonna do this, that, and third. Or this is the person for you. Y'all was meant to be. Y'all made a covenant in heaven before y'all came to the earth. Or get the hell away from her. Or this could be good, but or you need to make a bow, what we call sacrifice, in order for this to work, because there's some things that's blocking y'all that need to be cleared up, and that's real.
And I don't want to say no BS, but to tap in on what you're saying, I've been with my wife now, and I ain't even had no inkling to even go outside and even play with no other women. I ain't been with no other woman in 6 years.
Yeah.
That's amazing, because that's big nasty.
Right.
Well, you know what?
Hey man,
That's the truth.
Let me chime in.
I left clothes,
Yeah,
guns, I
gotcha.
left clothes,
Yeah.
guns, jewelry, money.
Let me chime in. Let me chime in on
And went
that.
home and was like, hey,
Either that woman is for you, or she got some powerful juju.
Yeah.
Oh, it ain't no juju.
I'm just letting you know.
So let me ask you. Let me ask you this.
Doo-doo.
So let me ask you
Know what
this.
she doing?
Yeah. Let's get back.
So when it comes to spirituality
Yeah.
of Egba,
Uh-huh.
right?
Uh-huh.
And all of that sound that's the cotton candy. extra wives, this, that, and the third.
That's interesting. You said cotton candy because I'm gonna explain egg bake to you. But go ahead.
But no. When I say the cotton candy, I'm saying the having multiple wives. Just the way it sounds to niggas.
Well, let me first of all let me bring it back.
Nigga, I ain't no nigga.
Me and when Dave saw me at that time, I did have multiple wives. I don't have multiple wives now. But in our tradition, most men, most babalaos, most high chiefs do have multiple wives.
That's the reason I wanted to join.
It's the real deal.
It's
It's a real deal, but it's not because it's not the same reason why like a lot of niggas out in the street be like, I'm on some player shit, I got 2 hoes and all this other shit. No,
I know.
Everybody
I know.
help
it
each
ain't that.
other.
That's what I want you to tell me.
It's really community driven. It's really community driven.
That's my partner
You know,
back there on the couch.
It's really community driven. So
it ain't like you got 2 wives.
It's
and y'all
pooling
having
resources.
sex all the
It's
time.
resources.
No.
Exactly.
No, it ain't that. It ain't.
That's what I'm saying.
It ain't that. You know, I mean, but to each his own. People, you know, do that.
Is it resources, brother?
Say what?
Is it resources?
Resources,
So
absolutely.
if you can bring if you can bring,
I mean, because
resources.
most men,
that makes sense.
well, you gotta think
Well,
about
listen,
it.
here's
most
the
most
thing,
men.
here's
Can
the
I ask
thing.
a question?
Go ahead.
Most men in those statures
Nah,
of this of the belief system,
yeah.
they are able to purchase land. They are able to develop environmental systems within their own land, whether it be 2 acres or 7 acres
Yeah.
or 15.
True.
But they build it for that format, and they still bring others in
Right.
to assist in that. Am I
So-
correct?
Right. So now, like my spiritual house in Nigeria, my spiritual house in Ibadan is a compound.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the compound is like this. Mauluwo, he lives there. My teacher,
What is that? Tell
Maulu, my teacher, my master teacher, he lives there. He has a wife. He has 2 children on the compound. Now, he has his own house. On the same compound, his father lives there. His mother lives there. His other mother lives there. His
Family.
the whole
When you
family.
said break it down, like
his
some
brothers.
of the words,
Yeah.
like our viewers, they not that like.
No,
Okay.
they gonna catch
they
up.
not, but break it down into
I'm
like
giving them ad libs while you talking.
hierarchy. You know what I'm saying? Because they might.
Right,
be
it's-
I'm giving them ad libs while
basically,
you
it's a
talking.
particular compound. It's like you got, like you have apartment complexes,
Yeah.
stuff like that. It's a village, but it ain't like a big building.
You
It's
ain't got no
buildings on the
motherfucking
land,
candy, you better leave.
and it's gated in. It's a compound. Everybody got their own house. The
Fabricated.
brothers, and they don't leave those houses. They never leave those houses. The children,
Forever.
they get a house on the land. They build a house on the land. Their son, he built a house on his wife. The wife come from that house they used to live in, and they come and live on the same compound with their husband.
You know what's funny that you said that, man? Listen, I did a live a few months ago, and I was like, when you go at 55
Yeah.
to go to Chicago, right? You see pieces of land. They're selling those pieces of land now.
Yeah.
But what I saw before they were selling them is I saw a big house in the front, and then I saw a little house being built in the back, and then another little house and another little house. And what they was doing was they were creating an ecosystem for their family. Echo, whatever.
Tomato,
Tomato. You know what I'm saying? They was building that environment because at the end of the day, if that farmer only have daughters, and they marry somebody, maybe he's an accountant, but they want to make sure that that farmer keeps on being able to produce and being able to be productive. And so they won't have them out here in this necessarily environment where they paying all these high interest rates and all this. Bring y'all on the land. See, they've been doing that. What you talking about, brother?
Yes.
And then how do you get that message to other brothers? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that I'm the ultimate in understanding the construct of it, but I understand the concept of it. How do you get other brothers in line with
What
that,
you gotta
though?
do
What
is
you
lead
talking
by
about?
example.
Right.
You gotta lead by
Get
example.
them out there to buy some land.
Yeah, you
It
got,
takes somebody to be spiritually yoked.
your mind gotta be there too.
Or what if you business yoked, though?
Same
What if you
thing.
just business yoke and you say we got a lumber company? It's some brothers called, shout out, man, to the Oliver brothers, man, down in Mississippi.
Yeah.
And they father started, black brothers.
Yeah.
And he say, man, my son, I'm gonna say this real quick, and I'm go. He say, my son right here, he 22, but he getting ready to buy my house. But I'm not gonna allow him to just buy the house for me. I'm gonna take him to the bank. and the bank gonna pay me, and then he, you know what I'm saying? He gonna
That's
get
right.
up and go to work and work this lumber,
Right.
and they've been doing that since they dad. And these is supposed to be
Well,
country
well,
boys
well,
that
these-
don't understand.
Well, this
nothing.
system that you're talking about is a merchant system that was started by our people, called the Moors. We started that. We started everything, marketing, merchant, all that. We started that, and that what gave life to the world. It is the light of the world. They are the light of the world. Our people.
Shout out to Mansa Musa, man.
Shout out to Mansa Musa for real, Shay. So, that's that particular merchant system. We need to learn more about economics. Cause I'm a businessman myself, not just a Awo, but I'm a businessman myself. So I have businesses. Me and my wife, we have businesses together. So we it starts like that, man. You gotta talk. First of all, you start with your family. You start with yourself. You start with your children, and you make an example out of that. And then, like what Dave is doing here, what y'all doing here, coming out enlightening people on whatever y'all talking about. Every week, y'all doing this, and it's enlightening people. So you got somebody that might be financial literate and can come up here and tell you everything about starting a business, your corporations,
Shout out Coach
things of that
10.
nature.
Shout out to Coach T.
Shout out to Coach 10.
Coach 10 is our fight.
Hey, shout out to Dave Moore too, though.
For real. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
So I'm gonna rewind back to the same question. I'm just asking it a different way.
Go ahead.
Based on the conversation we having, the enlightenment is also in the design of putting your mind in the right place to do these proper things, i.e. buying land, ... So, if it's a cat in my shoes, 20 years younger, it's like, man, that sound like a gang. That sound like a coat. That sound like right?
Mm-hmm.
What is the way of understanding that is given in the most symptomatic form?
It's a family. It's
Man,
a family.
gets no simpler than that.
It's a family.
So,
Come on, man.
That's the main thing.
It's a family.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. I got this tattoo about 30 times on my body.
So when, because we live in a place of
Nigga Beans finna go.
we live in a place of
I love it.
show me if it's for real then.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll show you.
So when it comes to that, what does that look like? Okay.
You're talking about in what perspective? When you say show you what particular?
A person like me, I'm in the family. I'm a ex gang banger or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that part of it gonna pull me in anyway. But now I want to see, nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you got 100,000 or you got $100.
Right.
You got a Benz or you got a bucket. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to see. So show me if I'm finna get enlightened and I'm finna change the way I move and I'm finna do an NLE chopper on this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like show me what I'm gonna do. So what am I gonna see?
You gotta live it
That was
on
a good one.
Yeah,
So
you
for
know what I mean?
so
That
so
was a good one.
that was real good. So if is the person looking for money, or are they looking for
He's looking. I'm a person looking always.
what you looking for?
I'm looking for growth, understanding, and peace of mind.
All right. The first thing I'm gonna do is give you knowledge of yourself.
If it's not already there.
If you ain't got it, because if you got knowledge of yourself, then what you doing out here doing what you doing? See what I'm saying? Because you gotta live by what you got in your head. See, most of us that grew up where we grew up at, we didn't know shit. So we got involved in a lot of shit that took us down the wrong road. Whether we went to jail, prison, got killed, got on drugs, or whatever the case may be. So that's based off of your knowledge, based off of what you know. So if you don't know shit, then you ain't gonna do shit. You feel me? So that's what it is. But the first part is that when I deal with young men in the streets, it's about knowledge of self. So I ain't talking about no spirituality.
Right.
The first thing I'm talking about is you. What you want to do in your life first. And then I'm gonna tell you where you come from. I'm gonna teach you that. Because that's what got me where I'm at. It got me where I'm at based off of where your ancestors from. Where your ancestors from.
They don't know where they
Right.
ass from.
Right. They don't. But somebody got to teach them.
Yeah, but
So you understand what I'm saying? Like the young cats that said, just give us a couple days out of the week for a couple weeks, and if you don't want to come back, don't come back. But I kept coming back, and I kept bringing other people. So people that I knew that was from the street, Crips and Bloods. All of us was like in these rooms as teenagers, 12, 13, 14, 15 years old, 16 years old, that was involved in the streets, doing what we do. And then they changed the dynamics where some of the people that couldn't stand to see each other, that couldn't be around each other, was hugging each other every Wednesday and every Saturday, was walking the street with each other, was actually me, myself, I think I was at RTC, Dave.
Oh man.
And I was at RTC, me and Dave. And on Saturday night, when we went Saturday night, one of my brothers, Sultan Muhammad, I don't know if you know Sultan. You need to get him on your show.
Short,
you know Sultan. Me and Sultan used to run together every day. If you know Sultan.
Yeah, they was.
Hold on, man. What y'all cut it out?
I'm gonna say this. Sultan, when me and him was growing up, you know, Sultan, when me and Sultan, when me and Sultan and other brothers outside of him, it was a lot of us. It was a lot of us. When we decided to do what we was gonna do and change our lives and change the direction of what we were doing in our life, it saved our lives. It really did. Not only it saved our lives, it saved other people's life, because people that looked up to me, people that looked up to him, people that said, man, this our OG, that's our partner, that's the dude who's doing this thing, they was like, shh, whatever you doing, we doing.
Yeah.
And it saved their life too. Yeah. So in the process of that, it was about knowledge of self. Because you got knowledge of self, then you got love for your people. And if you got love for your people, then you don't want to hurt your people unnecessarily.
But you just gotta know how to separate that shit though.
Yeah. But you gotta speak the language of the people too.
You know what's funny though?
Be from that place to do it.
Now you say Sultan, we met each other before on Delmar at the Panera St. Louis Bread Company.
Yeah.
What sandwich you ordered?
I worked there, yeah.
That's why I know you from.
What sandwich you ordered?
That's why I know you from.
We had our little meetings there.
What sandwich you ordered?
I mean, and I guess because like this the thing, and this the way my brain works, right?
Yeah, where you going?
Like I love this podcast and shit, right? But
Yeah.
I also
him.
I'm a different type of cat. Things I do in my life, you wouldn't even expect that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
David
But at the same time, I want to make sure I do it the right way. So as time goes on, and as I become more grounded, I want to present these things. But one thing for sure, two things for certain, just like when I gang bang, didn't nobody press me to be a blood.
Yeah.
It just came because I wanted it to. I want it to be the same thing, but I want to be able to show it, just like I asked, like, do you got a Benz or a bucket? So on and so forth. But for me, it's more so about putting people that's sitting in this room in front of people, in front of these youngsters, these screen agents. You get what I'm saying? So they can see what it's like real life. But at the same time, I don't feel like we gotta press. Like that's what we lose at. When you press a motherfucker to do what you think is right, that's when you lose out, because then they like, man, fuck this nigga.
Absolutely.
Real quick. Well, I got all these males here, these black men here. I got a real question for all of y'all. Everybody sitting at this table, even the guys outside having
Come on,
a break.
like that, dog.
Yeah, jump on up there. Jimmy, get your ass up here. Jimmy here, man, my brother back there, man. Get your ass up here, man.
Jimmy got
My
some.
motherfucking brother. So check this out. And I'm gonna start with our guests, and I'm gonna go around the table for real. What? Oh, I'm being honest. With the youth and the young men out here today and everything, just be honest. What do you really believe? What kind of program or what kind of anything can we start that you really honestly believe in your heart. Now that's the most biggest part, is that you believe in your heart will really get them to come off the street. You know what I'm saying? Like what for? I mean, like for real, from your heart. What program do you really believe? Because just think, programs been tried for a long time.
Long time.
You know what I'm saying? And with the internet and everything, it makes it even harder because they see that more than they're gonna see your ad for your youth camp or whatever you opening. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna ask you. You know, I know because y'all probably are figuring these things out.
Absolutely.
So what?
See, I'm gonna always go here first because this is what I always see. The biggest problem in our community, it ain't really about how screwed up the youth are or whatever the case may be. It's really, they ain't got no direction. That's one. Two, because if you gotta blame someone on the youth, then you gotta blame it on the parents and the community because it's everything around us. It starts with that particular nuclear circle. But the other thing is I see, and I'm saying it coming from a perspective of a Babalawo, and that is that divination need to be done on see what kind of elbows and sacrifice that we need to do to change the dynamics of what's around us. So if me, myself, and others that I know of can take somebody who had a less than 1% chance to live and change the dynamics of that through spirituality, through our culture and spirituality, then I know for a fact that we can change our communities through the same way. The other thing is, man, most of our people are afraid of these young dudes out here. That's the thing. Most of our people are afraid because back in the days, I used to be able to walk down the street. If I was doing something messed up, the lady down the street could say something to me.
Your ass.
You know, even whoop your ass, like old boys say, even whoop your ass. But at the same time, could say, hey, stop doing that, you know, or whatever the case may be. And we had a community where this person and that person from each person in the neighborhood could talk to each other. We don't do that now because most of us don't even know who our next door neighbor is. We live in our house, we live in our little circle, our little bubble, and then we come out, we get in our cars, we go to our respective places.
It ain't even that. It's just that people think they
Get up to the mic, Bino.
People think they kids don't do nothing wrong.
Oh, they know they doing. They know
But
they
I'm
doing
saying,
wrong.
They know they doing wrong,
let me-
but they don't want nobody else to tell them nothing.
Here's the other part of it too. Family structure. It ain't that much family structure because most of these children are being raised by their mothers.
By children.
By children too.
Most children
young
being
mothers.
raised by children.
So it really ain't about promoting. It really ain't even about promoting family structure no more. It's really about promoting.
Because if you look at it,
'Cause everybody gotta answer that
when I was
question, right?
14, my grandma was 70 years old.
Right.
The grandma nowadays at 35, 30.
But listen, now my question is, though, I understand that because I've asked this question to many people that sat at this table. You know what I'm saying, in a different way, form, or fashion. But my question is, how do you get it to even to where they will even listen to what you have to say?
I think the way you do that is you develop a system.
Yeah, what's
A system. You develop a system of building community. So it's what? It's 8 of us here. It's 8 of us in here, right? We all got something different going on. But we make ourselves accessible. Whether it be we go to Woes every week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday for the games. But we make ourselves accessible. And then we develop something fun for them to interact with after we've developed relationships.
Yeah, but first you got.
Hold on, wait, no, slow down, cuz.
Video games.
Slow down, cuz, because you know this just like I do. Like, I'm from Kings Highway in Lillian, but I was in Woes just like you was in Woes, and you stayed on Kings Highway in Martin Luther King, right? But being in Woes for those midnight basketball games, bring that back. Make it a safe space. Make it real. Make it real again. in the midst of developing these programs again, we also develop speaking and understanding and meetings of the minds and these type of things, and then we make the kids feel encouraged because we're gonna do it on this type of shit, on this type of platform, right? So they can be seen. The way their brains work, it can be heard and understood, right? And then we go from there. But we don't stop. We keep it going. When the little kids get great football games from City Rec, we give them their awards on these platforms. When they do good at the basketball games, we record the games and get highlight plays and da-da-da-da-da.
When they carry their ass to school, do their work.
But in the process of that, by us showing and being present, they got an obligation just like we do. Ain't nobody giving and not getting.
Okay, I'm gonna spin off that.
I answered your question.
I'm gonna spin off that real quick. I'm saying no. My thing is like you say.
Hey man, what you gonna do
get
with
it?
this?
Creating something.
What you gonna do with this Corona, Ja?
Them are hot.
It's hot.
No, I'm cool.
It's hot. Hot.
You already gave it to me. It did. So what I'ma do with
Backpack hot. You hear me? Hey, but go ahead, boss. What do you think?
What I was gonna add to it was conversation. Conversation really is what rule the nation, and it's being able to actually get in and talk with them, because nobody ever take the time to get in and talk with them. They be just like, oh, I ain't fucking with them little niggas or them niggas with them Pooh Shiesty mask on. Like I can't even. I make them.
He
my
back
kids,
home too now.
My kids can't even come. My kids can't bring nobody over my house with that shit. You gotta take all that shit on. You got a gun. Only person that had a gun in this house is me. So now you gotta check your gun. They gotta go on top of my refrigerator. When you leave, you can have your gun back. I'm putting rules and regulations down like the old
did that
way.
To my partners growing up.
Yeah, I still do it at my house.
Yeah.
I do it to my partners too. I do it to any.
But you ain't coming in my house with no gun.
That's what I'm talking about. But you can't leave it outside.
Shit, put it in the bush.
Like
But see, we don't live with it no more.
You know
we ain't
what?
got
You know
no
what?
bushes no
You know
more.
what?
I got in the whip with great. What I say?
Yeah, he's like, hey.
Rules and regulations
thing
and rules
no
and
more.
regulations, and don't nobody got rules and regulations no more.
But these
It
children
ain't
don't
no
understand.
rules
They
no
don't,
more.
they don't
That's the
understand.
problem.
Let me answer the question. Can I answer the
Yeah,
question?
come on. You
You weren't done yet, though. Go ahead.
No,
They don't
but
understand
that's the main
question.
thing I'm saying
Ain't no
about
rules
what
and
you were saying.
regulations.
We
That's
need to
what
start
goes
just getting out here conversating with these young men and just asking them, like, bro, what's wrong with you, bro? You need a hug or something, motherfucker, something? Ain't nobody hugged you. You ain't got no daddy. You need a male figure, because they just doing what they seen another nigga do.
Right.
And all they gonna do is some nigga shit and not no man shit. Because I'm a black man. I'm not a nigga. I don't care how much I use the word, I'm not a nigga. I'm a black man.
Well,
And that's what
I'm a
these
nigga, I'll let
kids,
you know.
that's what these kids is caught up off of. They just doing some shit they seen another nigga do. And all that is turning them down. Oh, put on a mask, put on the hoodie, go outside,
So hold on a
whoopty
minute.
this.
So how do you combat that the internet has more time and more access than your child than you do?
See, the internet don't have it.
How do you figure that? Your kids got phones?
First off, I got 11 of them. My son, he don't have a phone, and he got my TV, and he only get to do on my TV what I allow him to do.
Right.
My son, he is 20 years old,
Oh, well, they
and
grown. I'm
he
talking
he leaving on the 3rd to go to the Marines.
I'm talking about,
Graduated from Vashon.
I'm
So
talking like
no,
pre-grown.
I'm saying pre-grown. This is what we're saying. This is what I'm saying. Pre-grown. This is what I said. I did, but him and his friends, I made sure I was on all day ass like I was on my son. They all my sons. So I look at every black man out here as my son. I don't. That's one thing.
Yeah.
We don't care no more, and don't nobody care. Don't nobody got no rules. Don't nobody got no regulations. We just look at them like, oh.
He living off the Wabubu tribe.
But see, he making jokes and stuff, but these fools is the fools that I sat around when I was 6 years old, and they was doing stuff, and guess what? They was there to be me pay attention to and not be on no bullshit.
Involuntary influence
Let me go-
on the way
let me
you
go
try
ahead and
to
answer
do.
the
Tell me I can't play my Sega.
Jay, what program? Talk to me.
Because the program's still here. They ain't never stopped Matthew Dickey,
Nah.
Herbert Hoover.
They have.
Hey, look at
They
Jimmy.
have.
Get this. Make sure you get this on camera.
They have, but they still there. Rodarius is still the coach.
I'm saying this is my thing. When it
I'm
comes
doing
to
Oh yeah, go ahead, bro. My bad.
Yeah, no, you good. You good.
I'm gonna tell y'all, man, and this is not a popular view standpoint to have. You gotta get rid of the king snake. Once you get rid of the king snake,
What do that
then
mean?
you can, you know what, Cujo, come on, man. You know what a king snake is.
I'm
The leader of the neighborhood, the one that's leading them all
You don't
down
hate
that
on
way.
him no more, bro.
Listen, bro. It is. It's always a king snake. Listen, I'm
This
not
ain't
just talking.
Chicago.
Listen, no, you're not getting it. We talking about the internet have a king snake too. All right. So once I ain't gonna say certain names because some of them people, man, is people that I love and have respect for. But once the king snake left, now you watching everything else go away. Everything else is dwindling. These cats out here just floundering now. You know what I'm saying? They just floundering now. They just flopping around now. Now you got, even if we talk about from the music influencing and the art influencing real life, they just floundering because the king snakes are gone. They done. So now they don't have anybody else to model themselves behind. And now it look crazy. You see what I'm saying? In Chicago, they not doing this same thing like they doing in St. Louis now, man. They are really, like you say, pushing peace. They are really trying to go to peace because they don't have no young leader no more. He's done.
Well,
It's
let me-
over. That's
say
what I'm
this.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
one thing-
No. I ain't get to finish. And then once you do that, then you can start to rebuild. Sometimes you can't save a structure. Look at the storms that just hit St. Louis. They can't just go through and try to rebuild on something that's crumbling. You got to tear it all down, smooth it all out, and then start a new foundation. So that means sometimes people got to go. And that's an unpopular view to have, but sometimes people got to go. As much as they want to bring them back with all this AI plan, they got to go, bro. Ain't no neighborhood ever got reconstructed off of no crumbling foundation.
I mean, okay.
Come on, man.
Well,
That's how you did. That's how you go. And then
So
you-
for us, the crumbling foundation is welfare mentality.
it's not welfare no more.
No.
Cujo.
No. I never said
Okay.
welfare mentality.
Explain that, bro.
Okay. So welfare mentality. Just like we just previously said, most of the grandmamas 35 to 40. Most of the mamas 18 to 25. Right? The mama learned how to beat the system from her mama. And she taught her daughter, who had a baby while she was in high school, how to beat the system real good while she in high school and work 8 hours a week at McDonald's and get a fat ass income tax check. So now those mothers are the same mothers that's out in the club with their mother while their kid is with their little brother and sister at the crib, and they at the club moving and shaking. And they steady passing this ideology back and forth because the men ain't showing up.
Bro.
That's why I go back to we need to develop a system. Get what I'm saying? Just like, think about it. The most prominent kids from St. Louis and they friends, they play sports.
So, but
Hold
Cujo.
on, wait,
Hold
bro.
on, no,
nigga,
Cujo,
slow down, nigga,
Cujo.
slow down, slow
Okay, go
down,
ahead, go ahead.
nigga, slow down.
Let's
Go
go.
ahead, go ahead.
Let's go. You know how we do this.
And these niggas they representatives and that's looking out for them and buying Christmas shoes and buying shoes for clothing for the new school year. These the dope dealers, but they don't show it.
Cujo, you know that's not the dope dealers nowadays, man. Listen,
You
no,
not-
bro.
You don't walk the streets
Listen,
the way I walk
bro.
these streets.
Cujo,
champ.
are you serious?
Are you serious?
Are you serious?
Ask any one of these
I'm in the
guys.
same. I don't gotta ask none of them.
You do.
Man, I'm from the
You
same.
got a White Sox hat
Man.
on. I got a St. Louis hat on. Let's talk about who know what.
Listen, I've been in the worst neighborhoods in St. Louis.
It ain't got
fucking
nothing to do
Missouri,
with the
and
worst.
the worst ones in
It
Chicago.
ain't got nothing to do with the
and walk
worst
the
or the
streets in
best.
both of
You want me
them.
to tell you something? We got some of the best
And I'm
boxers.
cool on-
We
and
got
I'm
some
cool
of the
on
best
both of
boxers.
them. No, I'm cool on both
They
of
come
them.
man,
No,
come on,
Cujo, we not even arguing that though.
what I'm
We not
saying
even
is,
arguing
we
that.
gotta put
We ain't
those-
talking about street
listen,
cred,
listen,
bro.
listen.
Something
Y'all
like
just hanging
that.
yourself tight
Nah,
right now.
bro.
What I'm saying,
Bro.
what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying.
Cujo, it ain't no
Hold on,
neighborhood you
wait,
can't go. You
wait,
can go into like
Let me
can't.
say what I'm saying. So what I'm saying
So
is
what
this.
are we talking about?
So what I'm
bro?
saying is this.
From
No,
so nut
And
get
I
rich.
wear my
hold
colors
up,
the
wait,
same
nigga,
way.
wait. So what I'm saying is,
we
you
talking
take
about,
these
man?
children that's athletes.
These boys ain't buying tennis shoes no more. It's sucker niggas that's on the internet that these guys is tricking. They cash apping for tennis shoes, bro. It ain't the same program, man. The D-boy niggas is broke and they done been to prison. They fucked up. And the gang banging
bro.
niggas, they scared to claim what
Hey,
they
bro.
really want to claim.
Hey,
and
bro.
gang
Hey,
bang.
hey, bro.
Come on, bro.
Hey, listen.
Hey, bro, I know Woes. I'm from Woes. All my niggas up at Woes. And on the other block, Coke Brilliant and everything else. But man, I'm not saying, bro, I'm not saying
They
you.
might not have a meal.
Bro, I'm not saying you.
The D-boys.
I'm not saying you. The D-boys ain't doing it on a holistic time frame no anymore. That's
know-
every now
you know
and
what
then,
they
bro.
doing it as?
I'll
They
be
doing
up
it
there all the
consistently.
time. No,
That's the key.
consistency.
They're doing
No.
it consistently.
No.
Yes, nigga.
You taking
That is the
you
thing.
taking the accountability all the way away from the woman though.
Why you think
You taking accountability
why you
all the
think
way from
Luther-
the woman.
Why you think Luther in the NFL? Why you think
Listen,
Chase
Luther.
Hendricks
now
is
you
at
talking
Ohio
about my
State?
okay.
No,
Because he was a good ass athlete and some people
know
put some
what
real
you compare-
ass
you know
money
what you
behind
compare
him. Niggas like me that went to the games for real.
his coach.
No. Cats like me that actually contributed to his shoes and me, J.R. Lee, me. I was at the Mizzou games, bro. Wasn't no lot of St. Louis niggas going to Columbia.
I ain't never seen you at a game.
Bro, I got it on video.
I ain't never seen
I got it on video.
Because how many games we been at?
I got it on video
How many
while I'm
games
at the
we been at?
game. And I'm in the box.
Come on, dog.
And I'm in the box. Bro,
Hey,
this ain't about no.
you went when it
this
got
ain't
hot.
about
I
No,
went when
no,
it was
it wasn't
raining,
about no
nigga.
when it got hot.
I was at the game.
It
when
ain't
was
about
raining.
when it's got no hot.
I was at the game.
I
when it
was
was
there when
raining.
they was working out. You know what I'm
Jeremiah
saying?
Love,
No.
Chase
Come
Hendricks.
on, man.
Can you name them
Come
all?
on, man.
Can you name them all?
Come on, I don't have to name them
You
all.
should.
I know who I
You
focus
can't
on. I
name
knew
one
it
if you
was
can't
gonna be the
name.
one.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
We build relationships to build our community.
And then we did.
Do the
Oh, what you just said.
Kickoff at 7:20.
What you just said. What you just said. What you just said. We on the same thing. What you just said. We on the same thing.
The kids that buy.
What you just said. We are the same thing, man. All the fighters.
Now we
Oh.
building our community.
Look, Cujo. If you want to say
That's all I'm
that,
saying.
I was there when we gave Devin Alexander the key to the city back in 09. Was you
Hey,
there?
Hey, one thing I'm
Lamar
not gonna
Alexander
do
is one
pull
of my
dick
best
out in front
homies.
of yours, my nigga.
Listen,
Like,
no,
that ain't even
we not
important.
doing that. Clarence
even
Temple
important.
with my homie.
That's
One
not
of the best
important.
fighters. No, you
That's not
naming names.
important.
Let's name names.
That's not important.
Oh, man.
That's not important.
No, this what the viewers need to see.
It's not important.
It
not
is
about
important,
I don't
man.
give a fuck about a viewer.
Listen, the people can see it and they can understand.
I give a fuck about what these motherfuckers know.
We gotta
When
know.
I pull up in this red
what we
on,
need
Judge
to do.
said tone in the building. Order in the court.
What we
Judge
need
said
to do.
tone.
That's what we supposed to be talking about. What we need.
Bro, we got to
Solution.
talking about what D-Boy is doing, and that's part of the problem.
Listen.
Nut down. Nut down.
Listen. The question is it even possible?
It's unfathomable for real.
Is it even possible?
I know it's possible.
it's definitely possible.
It
But
is
what
possible.
would it? But honestly though, what would it take? Is it like back in our day we had PSAs. Remember we'll be watching TV and then next thing you know, after the cartoon go off, it'll be, hey, hi, I'm Michael Jordan. You know, blah blah.
Right.
You know, stay in school.
Question.
Read a book.
Question.
You know what I'm saying? Remember that?
Do you think Teen Summit would make a difference in our city?
No.
Right now, like if we did something like a Teen Summit where it's a whole weekend just for the teenagers, kids, college
The
students.
only thing cool about that, it would be, but this is how this goes. You do something for the good kids, you gotta advertise it. And that's gonna bring
The bad kid.
your other folks to fuck with them.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And that's the whole purpose. It ain't to get nothing out of what you're sponsoring. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion.
Thank you.
Everybody
You
trying to
understand
get
what
a
I'm saying? I
dollar.
mean, hey, that's just
I
my
get it.
personal opinion. That is not the views of anybody. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah.
If you advertise, we're gonna have a skate party.
Yeah.
You know, bring your report card. Everybody who got, you know what I'm saying, a B+ average, you get in free. And then, you know, rank it on down. You get a discount all the way down to whatever.
But they did that when we was growing up.
But listen what I'm saying. But back then, it was about, we was about getting on hoes. This is before I got we about getting on hoes. Excuse my French, mama. That's why I love you over there. You know that. We was about getting on hoes back when I was young. We used to go to the Lindbergh games, nigga. We lived down on one of the King
Man, don't
King's
talk
Highway.
about
We go to the Lindbergh games, Jay. Go to the Clayton games. We going to the motherfucking Chaminade. We going to every school that ain't nowhere near where the
Before
fuck
it was
we live
blacks.
at. And it wasn't have to go out there and fight nobody. Wasn't it? It was about to go out there to see where the
See where the
girls
guys at.
And when we went and did
I'm
that,
just saying.
when we went and did that, we wanted them to see our face. I ain't never seen that many people wear masks
Come on.
without
no,
Halloween. It's Halloween
you
now.
wanted them.
Everybody
But
at the
see, the whole
everybody at
thing
the
is
game.
that
Everybody at the game look like this.
Right. But you went there to meet chicks. You might have got into a scuffle here and there because you talked to somebody's girlfriend. That's what that was about. It wasn't about, you ain't from around here. You don't go here.
Yeah.
Dog. And
Exactly.
I put this, all my niggas for written. I love y'all. Man, I used to go to so much written and shit with my partners. I get invites to the reunion. They think I went there. You know what I'm saying?
man.
But it's all love. It was a beautiful thing, man. We didn't go there. I ain't never had no problem with nobody. I've been to the PSL games, man, public school league back when we was young. Went to the PSL games on the bus.
Yeah.
Shout out to Elmwood,
You hear me?
man.
Jump on the fucking bus, ride all the way over the
Damn
Southwest to a football game. Catch the Martin Luther King down the Grand, take the Grand Old down, jump out that motherfucking walk down.
King's Highway to go to
By
South
myself.
Right.
Because my partners them said they was going to be there, but we
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
knowing
that was
nobody
so bad.
whipping. Wasn't nobody finna come pick me up from on the west.
But there you answering the
Yeah,
question.
get on
like,
Grand and go to the video.
unless
Is
we
it-
get back,
Not
unless
the
we
bridge,
can,
those
man,
Beaumont.
unless we can ever we can never get back to that place, man.
Like the
That was a
PSL.
totally
Never
different
say
time. Never.
Hey, you know what?
Never.
All this
Hey,
shit
but
repeats
technology-
itself.
But hold up, let me ask you a question.
It's gonna
Let me-
turn around.
Let me ask you this.
If you wanted to
Everything
turn, if you
repeats.
wanted to turn it around, if you want to turn around, it got to be through the internet. That's all. That's the only way.
Yeah, only.
It's this the only way because it ain't the same. He right. It's not the same. And I see what you were saying
Hey,
about
man, I smell gas.
the sports and all that kind of stuff. But what about the children?
Keep smoking it.
What about the kids that's not into sports?
That's why I say you
What about
bring all of
the
those
kids
together, bro.
that's into computers?
You bring all of those together.
Yeah, you got to do that. You
Bring
got to
them
do
all
that.
together.
And
Different format.
and the big
That's why I said the beginning of that was
Yeah.
all different men with different places of being in life. So the kid that you gonna reach might not be a kid that's gonna understand the way I'm talking. So on and so forth. But we develop a process where we put them
So I
all
am really
together
spelling gas.
with all these things of interest.
Here's the biggest problem, though. The biggest problem is the school system. That's just what it really is, because
They
it's
cut us
just
so hard.
because now we know what it's been for the last 15 years is no child left behind.
That's what they
That's
say.
the
know,
worst shit ever.
No child left behind. It means like you can go in that motherfucker. You ain't gotta do shit, and you gonna graduate.
It's not a conducive environment for learning.
It's just a
man.
babysitter, and you already know what happens because you know they're getting paid for it. For each head that's at the school, and no results. Everybody getting paid for it because if your child misses a certain amount of days, then that's messing up their paper. You understand? So
paid for every
then
child
here
and
come
every
here come
cheat.
truancy.
Yeah.
Here come the truancy laws. Now they coming to your house.
No more.
But you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
They'll lock your
Now,
mama.
wait a
they
minute.
they'll lock your mama up.
So wait, no.
Hey, y'all touching on a subject that's dear to me as a St. Louis public school
Talk to him.
system worker.
Talk
Yes,
to
sir.
him.
Talk to him.
You know,
Okay.
Mr. Taylor.
Sauce gang.
The school system here
Give him a microphone, somebody.
Come on up. Come closer.
is
Come on.
very broken.
Yeah.
Right? So
Get on that mic. Because they can't hear you.
the school system is very broken. It's been broken. I taught all levels from kindergarten all the way up to 12th grade, ending at Vashon. So, the money that's supposed to be spent on the education is not being spent on the education.
Right, because the boat's supposed to be paying into the schools.
Missouri lottery supposed to be recycled. So when I was in it,
St. Louis public school system.
exactly.
Right.
So when I was in it,
We got less
county
than
schools, let's say for
18,000 kids in
instance,
school.
kids that was in junior high, right? They was getting iPads and everything else in 8th grade.
Yeah.
None of the schools, none of the city schools ever saw that.
I believe it. I seen it happen.
You know what I'm saying?
Out of
Yeah, they
date
gave my
books.
kids some old ass laptops, some thick ass laptop. This motherfucker thick.
They using books from when we was in school.
Yeah.
So where were they advancing at?
They ain't teaching the shit they taught them people back in the
And that's where a lot of the nonsense starts.
And I tell you this,
Watching two
versus
different
county
versions.
schools versus, let's say, West County
Yeah, West County.
versus
Come on,
city
man.
school system is they just teaching us the basic bullshit that they've been teaching.
So you can go be a worker,
But
blue
out
collar.
there, they teaching them, when I was, we learning all kind of shit, drafting, we
So
learning
you teaching and you learning.
shit.
all kind of shit. So I'm trying to, when I was in the schools, I was trying to teach the kids more shit, the shit that I knew that wasn't in the schools.
Here's the other thing about the school system now, is that they don't have home economics class no more. So they don't have like
Industrial.
We used to have home ec. We was in home ec together.
That's what
They don't have home ec. We
Industrial
don't have
arts.
shop no more. So they're not even preparing the young men to build something, to learn how to work with their hands, to learn how to build, to learn how to do math on a real scale, to learn how to be carpenters, apprentices, or whatever the case may be.
And watch this, Baba. Watch this, Baba.
Quick, Jay, let me
Hold
say,
on, real quick.
them young
How can,
niggas gonna make shanks and shit. 'cause
they gonna
that's what
make?
they see on the internet.
And watch this, Baba. How can you stand tall in front of your lady, straight up, real talk, like, and y'all got a flat tire on the side of the road, and they having just. And then guess what? She had to call her brother, cousin, auntie, whatever, and you standing out there with her, and you can't help her fix that tire. Hey, bro, I don't care. Hold up, I don't care if she say, baby, that's okay, that's okay. Man, you just lost a notch. And I'm 5'9" on a good Timberland day. I'm gonna get out there and change that tire.
Yeah.
What you supposed to do?
You change that title, you trying to get that hand.
I ain't feel like
You damn right.
I feel just.
I'm gonna
hey,
figure if I gotta Google it.
I was walking my dog this morning, nigga. I was so motherfucking pissed watching a nigga sit in the passenger seat while his girl heard the tire up.
Oh,
Bro, man, that nigga had like a look,
Man.
bro. I had to look at that nigga to make sure he knew
Man.
I saw him like. That,
Put the dog on me.
listen, it's
Come
good.
on,
It's
bro.
good to show women how to do stuff when you're not gonna when they're gonna be on their own.
When you can't be there.
That I'm all down
God.
for that.
But
But
you
like,
sitting right there ain't doing
For you to
shit.
sit there and
That's some
she
bullshit,
driving and you sitting there, my girl don't pump gas.
thank you.
My girl don't fucking take trash out. Anything right. Anything with the whip. I will show her.
She might get me on the trash if you take it out and I
Man,
don't
cause
see
that
it.
the other night, nigga, I was in the bed, damn it. I had to use it real bad. I asked my wife, baby, go to the bathroom for me.
So you can't get away from him. He said, I go back to the jail, go pee for him.
Nigga said, go to the
Go
bathroom.
pee for me, baby.
That's why you can't get none.
That's why you in the motherfucking situation you in, man.
That's why
I see why.
I
see the problem.
So let me ask you this though, my brother.
Yeah.
She found it funny.
So throughout your spiritual growth,
Yeah.
I know I had put it back there.
sound like 20 something years.
More.
Like so throughout your spiritual growth, how can you explain how it made you better to someone who may be interested in trying to find the faith of spirituality?
How it made me better, it made me more responsible. It made me more responsible. I got more on my shoulders now than I ever had. Because now my responsibility ain't just to my family, it's to my community. It's big. It's bigger now. It's bigger now. So it made me more responsible. And when you really get into the nuts and bolts of our culture for real, then it make you look at women different. Because we don't really know what a woman is. I know what a woman is.
Say it again.
We we don't really know what a woman
Say it again
is.
for their ass.
Because if you knew what a woman was, you wouldn't treat the women like you treat the women.
I treat mine.
Jimmy.
That'll take a whole nother show.
And here's the truth of the matter. Ain't nothing getting done without the woman. Ain't shit in the world getting done without our women. But ain't nothing getting done without our women. So I can take it back
We love Jimmy.
for over 11,000 years. I can say more than 11,000 years ago. We just based off our records in Ile Ife. On our records in Ile Ife in the Yoruba culture, we have a story about how Olodumare, God, sent the Orishas, the divinities, down to build a world. And the divinities that came down to build a world was one that we call Ogun, who's a warrior. One we call Obatala, who's a molder of heads. One who called Eshu. And we said all these particular divinities came down to the world. They were male figures and had the one female come down to the world. And when all the divinities came, they started building the world for humans to live in. And they kept pushing the woman to the side. They kept pushing the woman to the side. So she went back to Olodumare and said, yo, they keep pushing me to the side like I ain't got nothing to do. You know? Well, so
What the hell we doing?
Hey, look.
in the process, and I'm gonna share this with you. The power.
The glory hole.
Hey, no, God, no, it's all good. Hey,
Was you not here when he sat down?
Damn, that nigga in the corner.
Was you not here when he sat down?
no, for real. I'm just gonna.
So whatever, you can't stop it.
Yo.
He's on the scene, y'all. Y'all know
Hey,
what
yo.
it is.
Well, okay, since y'all want you
That
want
nigga
to
say-
talk. Let's talk about it. Hold on.
Tell the story.
I want to hear the story.
Well, based off of that, when they left the woman out, the world fell apart.
Right.
Okay. Okay. So when the world fell apart,
Suit on up.
it was it. It was over for them until they started including women into the. When they left, it was Ashun who was left out. But when they started including women in everything you do, then everything started thriving. Everything started thriving. Okay. Now you talk about the glory hole. And the hole is glory. You know it. Yeah.
He said the whole
Everybody in here because of a glory hole. We know that, and everybody going home to a glory hole. I hope.
He said I came out of
They
school.
cut me out of belly button.
Well, whatever you was cut out of, but it started.
Something
It
within
started.
that glory
It went
hole,
to the
man.
glory hole.
Hey, I ain't never heard of that, man.
Shit, that's the juice crew.
He ain't talking about MC Shan either.
Right.
Jay, so my fault, we gonna spin it back. So cutting off the head, I get that point for us. The internet, that's really, and I agree with you 100% on that. But how hard would that be? You know what I'm saying? The internet chooses what's making money, what's keeping people glued to the internet.
Yeah.
If they went away from that and went wholesome,
I'm talking
nobody
about killing the
watched
King
this shit.
Snake.
Yeah,
It'll shift.
right.
Yeah,
But the whole thing is this though. Do you think the powers that be could just, they had a power to just push another one right up there?
They have to because look at
You
what
see what I mean? The
look at
power,
look at what
Oh,
we.
man.
Hold on. Let me answer.
Can I chime in just one
No.
second?
Can I
You go,
answer?
and then you go, Jay.
Okay.
You go, then you go.
All right. Y'all remember the French Revolution? You remember the Haitian Revolution?
Come on, Jay.
I remember the French
Historian,
Revolution.
yep.
Yep.
How was the Haitian Revolution won?
With knives and swords.
It was won by a group with
No.
strategic plan.
See, this is what we're gonna bring it back.
They destroyed. They messed with their food system.
Toussaint
first.
Louverture.
Yep.
Toussaint Louverture. And with the Haitian Revolution, it was more them than us. They had all the guns, the gunpowder, and everything. We had knives and fists. It was through a particular working, a spiritual ritual that was done that made the Haitians win the revolution against the French. That's how they won the revolution. It wasn't the knives. It wasn't the guns. It was the spirituality.
But Bobby,
And I'm
also
tell-
they poison their food too, though. They
I
play with their
understand.
food
I understand.
source.
But that's the reason
was
why
part of
Haiti's in a position they in to this day. Okay? Because they never forgave him for that. But here's the other thing too. I'm just saying. Y'all talk about the powers of be, but we got the power. Right. You know, if you want to know what the power is, I can show you the power. And we can change the dynamics of all this shit. Because before you do anything, before you make a business move, before you get married, before you do anything, you really, in our culture, we go to the Bible or we go to the Ia. We go to the mother, the father of mysteries, and we find out, is this a good thing? And if it is, how can we win the war?
So let me
We got to
ask you-
know
That's
how
why
to
I
win
asked
the
him
war.
about Baba. But
So,
what
so
was you?
if it's so spiritually driven,
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
Why we still fighting the fight?
Because there ain't enough of us. Ain't enough of us. We don't got no
That's
unity.
what got.
We ain't got no
question I
unity.
asked in the beginning.
We ain't got no
Finally
unity. We ain't got no unity. And that's it.
Just the answer I've been looking
And it goes back to the foundation of everything. It's the foundation is the knowledge of self. And that's just bottom line. The foundation is the knowledge of self. You got the knowledge of self, then you can link with your brother and your sister, whatever the case may be. No matter what y'all differences are, to build. You know, it's gonna take more than that. And for real, Dave, man, they need a program for the mothers. They need a program for the mothers, man, because our females and our women gotta learn how to choose.
But you know what though, Baba, man?
Go ahead,
Baba.
bro.
I agree with you. I agree with you to a certain extent. And then I'm gonna take it all away from taking the head down off the internet, because that'll come away from there.
Go ahead.
But the thing of it is, man, we had this conversation, man, like a couple months within our original airing year, and the thing that will not allow that to happen, man, and I try to be more optimistic than pessimistic, is that, man, we will not. First of all, we are not from the same tribe. We're not from the same people. We're not from the same culture. We don't have the same socialization. We don't have the same everything. Our economic system is not the same. We come from different places. Some people went to county schools. Some people went to city schools. All that drives ego. So in order for you to be able to come together like that holistically enough, everybody have to be aligned. I talk about this days, man. People see it, but they don't. They ain't gonna like, share, or whatever. We gotta have a voting block. We gotta have a economic cohesiveness and be on the same accord. And we never gonna be that, because it's somebody that's gonna want a big house out there, the other house over there, this house over there. I want to vote this way. I want to do this way. I want to involve myself this way. So we're not gonna be able to come together.
Here we go, man.
Never say.
Hold on.
That's an inclusive thought
Hold
process.
on.
That was trained and taught.
It don't matter what your spirituality, what your spiritual background is, what your religion is,
You know who got
or
the final
where you
say so?
or where you come from,
G-O-D.
or where you come from. It's race first. When it comes to our community, it's race first, because that's who we concerned about. We concerned because I live on the south side, so I know what that district look like over there. I know, I see the cats with the Pooh Shiesty mask on and the purses and all that shit. I see that, but it don't even matter, because you already know what they say.
Do you think you can get 50 people, 100 people to go vote the same way that you vote?
Vote on what?
Anything. It don't matter.
Absolutely
Why is
not. But
vote?
I can tell you one thing. I can tell you
Because
one thing.
voting changes your economics.
Man,
It can.
It can.
Man, you
But
gotta-
to
you
a
gotta-
degree it
you
can,
gotta-
but it really
you gotta
don't.
change the motherfucker vision before you can change the way they
One
fucking
thing we
vote.
all can agree on is that these young brothers out here in the streets was fucked up. Now,
I wouldn't say they
we
fucked
ain't
up,
even-
but they don't have no sense of
We ain't got to
direction.
vote on that.
No.
No, we ain't got to vote on that. And if Jib say, hey, yo, I want to do it this way. If my brother over here say I want to do it this way, if you say you want to do it like this, then hell, as long as we doing it, that's all that matters. So it
the
don't
fact.
matter. And who if your ideal is to say take them to Walls, get them in the basketball thing at midnight. If your ideal is to say let's go and do this, that, and third, get them into computer science, whatever the case may be, it's all about really.
But that's not one accord though, man. And that's what's
Listen, we want one outcome. We want one outcome. To bring the murder rate down, to bring the robberies down, to bring the crime down. So it don't matter. It is one accord. It is one accord.
Wow.
Listen. The alternator don't do what the motor do.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
You understand? But it all works together. You understand?
The alternator don't do what the motor do.
The
Yeah.
tire don't do what the gas pump
But
do.
it all works together. So if you doing it this way and he doing it this way and I'm doing it this way, if our outcome is about lowering the crime rate and getting these brothers in some programs that they can do some things positive for their life and keep them out of jail and keep killing people and hurting each other, then that's all. We just want the outcome. I don't care how you do it.
Right.
I don't care if you send them to church, if you send them to the mosque, if you send them to me. I don't care. See that? I ain't got no problem with none of that.
But that sounds like ideology, and it's not.
Hey
it's
man,
not,
did you
can't
hear
be-
It
that
is
man
ideology.
said
Here is
the
the
alternator don't do what the
No,
niggas
we ain't
that's
talking about no
gonna dig.
mechanics.
Here's the ideal. You say ideology.
collective.
The ideal is to get our brothers and our
If we bring
sisters
them together,
to
they
stop
like, damn, how
doing
they
what
cool?
they doing
How
on the
they
negative
know each
scale.
other?
So how do you get everybody in
Now
that
you
same
understand
room
it.
though?
You don't need everybody in the same
got
room.
to.
What neighborhood you live in?
Got to.
What neighborhood you live in?
Same classroom.
I live in a totally different neighborhood.
That's my point.
Hold on,
see that
hold
when
on.
you
It's
in
not.
the
It's
classroom.
listen, and that's
So
been
you
the
gonna ship out a motherfucker
ideology from point A all the way out of slavery, Reconstruction, all the way to where we are now. We always been on different accords, man. That's how come we not. That's how come we can't come together collectively. They were on one
Hey, listen.
accord. Hold on. They were on one accord that we gonna make sure the supremacy works. And it worked.
Who?
Because they are. Man,
No, they
I'm trying to
don't.
keep
Let me
us
tell you how
on-
they
I'm
do it.
trying to
Let me
keep
tell
it
you how
on-
they do it.
on
Let me tell you how they
internet.
do it.
I know how they do
Listen,
it.
listen.
Because they on one accord.
Tell
Listen,
how
they
they do it,
fight
man.
amongst each other. You know that, right?
They
But
fight right
not-
now. That's
They
why
fight
ain't no
among-
government. The government
Okay,
shut down.
But they
fight-
collective when they
Yeah,
do
they are
what
collective, but they doing it all different ways. Cause
No,
somebody's
they
over the
not.
internet.
They
Somebody's
can't
over the
be doing it.
billboard.
No.
Somebody's over the TV.
They can't be doing
Somebody's
it all
over the
different
radio.
ways. They mind is
And,
still the
I-
same way, brother.
And our mind is too.
No, it's not.
You know what their objective is?
To dominate
Okay, so our objective is to what?
and to survive individually.
No, our objective
Hyper
is to-
individualism.
Our
man.
objective should be to change the dynamics of how
I like the
people
way
living.
you use that word "should be," but it's not.
It should be. It
Bro,
can be.
So you don't.
Bro,
So let me.
bro,
Hold on.
bro.
So
Let
you
me
don't
show-
think
let me
that's
show.
possible?
Let me show
No,
you
it's
that.
not possible.
Let me show you that we on the same accord. Let me show you. I mean, my brother, right? What's your name again, bro?
Cujo.
Cujo. Do you want our brothers and our sisters to stop doing what they're doing as far as on a negative scale?
At least if they doing wrong, I want them to do it with honor.
Okay. You.
Jay Ali. Yeah.
All right, bro.
What you say?
Ask me the question again.
Do you want our brothers and sisters to stop doing what they're doing on a negative scale?
On a negative scale.
Yes.
You?
I do.
Hell yeah.
My brother right here?
You want them to stop doing shit on the negative scale.
Our brothers and our sisters. So we all on the same one. We on the same accord.
Okay.
That's an agreement. Damn,
That's
we
an
finally
agreement
got
right
to
there.
an Agreement.
Well,
We just agreed that we want to do that. My man, he said, we'll do it with some honor. I get it. But at the same time, we still on the same accord.
Okay, we're on the same accord.
We
Now I
said we're
agree
on the
with
same
you.
Accord.
But the reality is that
that is reality. It just happened in your face.
Listen, no, that's not reality.
That
happening
is.
right
It
in my
just happened
face.
in your
No,
face.
it's not.
Okay, what happened?
Because it would mean that everybody else in every other room would have to be on that same exact accord, and that's not the case, man.
We all on the same accord in the same room.
No, I'm saying.
Well, I'm trying to see what I'm just trying to see where we differing at. What you talking about?
No.
I'm
It's
just trying to understand that.
I'm with you.
All
With
right.
what you do, I use a different approach.
Yeah.
But my thing is, until we are collective, I mean, almost 1 million of us sitting in a room and saying, okay, we're going to stop this. And we're going to make sure that this
But it
is
don't work
over
like that,
with.
bro.
It should. They do
ain't.
it.
You said it.
It
you
ain't.
should.
No.
It ain't.
They
They
do
don't
it.
do it. They
They
sit in the
do-
room and argue
Listen,
with each other just
man.
like us.
Hold up, listen. We make up 13% of the population.
That's
so
a
they
lot,
already
too, by the way.
14%. But listen,
That's a lot,
if
too,
you-
by the
if you-
way.
If you're gonna
It's
do
like
all the,
34.
But go ahead, though, but go ahead,
I know
but
you're gonna do the homogenous stuff with it. But listen, I know.
Go
But
ahead.
we're not in a power position control, and because we don't come to collectively in a
Let me tell you something.
So because you
We
feel
don't
like you're
do
not
it.
in a
We
power
are-
position,
listen, we
you
are
feel
in
like
a power
you can't still
position.
win.
We
I
are in a
know
power
that we
position.
not.
You know how much money leave the black community?
I understand.
So we are in a power
but you
position.
can't control it though.
No, you can't. But you can educate people.
You can't stop them girls.
but you
you
can
can't stop them girls from going into the beauty supply house. People right south.
Listen, we can educate people.
We can sit in the room and be on the same accord, but you can't stop them from doing that. That's economic equity leaving out of the neighborhood, right? So we can't be on the same
But you
accord
can't control the
economically.
neighborhood though. You can't
No,
control the
you
neighborhood.
can control your finances,
You
though.
can control
You
yours.
can control how you spend it. That's what
Not
I'm saying.
the.
We have a diaspora.
It's-
you know what
it's-
that means, right?
I know exactly what it means, but
So
it's
that's what that means.
it's about it's really about education, man.
Okay, so
It's
the
really about
education
education.
is
So-
failing in most African
No,
American
we ain't talking about the
communities.
school system. We ain't talking about the school system. We ain't
What do
talking
we
about
have
the school- we
control
talk-
over an education system that's gonna holistically educate black people that
Listen,
look like us?
we can be the education system.
Because
That's
if you
what,
run
what
into
I'm
the
saying
right
is we
little
can
young
we
cat that got 300,000 at the crib and 200 worth.
Somebody
And
called
he
in.
get
We
in the
must-
right
we must have
conversation
heated
with
somebody
the right
up.
person.
Somebody calling in. They
He
must
go back to
really
real
want
estate
to.
based off of these tornado situations we go.
Hello, this
You
is your
become the
old
biggest-
teacher.
Come on,
To
man.
accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press...
Is that a jail call?
Nah.
Hello?
Yeah, who this?
Hey, this is your old teacher.
Huh?
That's a teacher.
Who is that?
This is your old teacher.
Who
Somebody
old
old
teacher?
teacher. Who's? Who old teacher?
This is your old teacher.
What's your name?
What's the name of the person who old
I'm your
teacher?
beeswax. This is your old teacher.
D Black.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Oh, okay. She trolling.
Well, thank you. I appreciate
They
it.
trolling. All right, for the trolls that want to call in.
Hey,
Hey, but they watch.
But
it.
listen, I'm going
But
to
they
say this.
watch
I'm
it,
gonna
see?
say I'm going to say this respectfully to you. If you keep that mentality, if you think that we ain't gonna do it, we can't do it, then we can't.
Nah,
we
we
ain't.
won't be able to.
But
Though.
when it do happen, it don't feel like you left out when the motherfucker don't call you.
Nah, it ain't.
You know
it
what I
ain't-
mean? Like that's the way I be looking at shit.
Nah,
Because
it's-
at the end of the day, bro, like motherfuckers ain't gonna be able to go to Snooks soon.
Yeah, nigga, 'cause if I couldn't
Motherfucker
have
ain't gonna be able to
said
go
no
to Sam's and get no gas, nigga. A lot of that shit gonna be changed. Like motherfucker need to have them escape route. How I'm gonna get to my brother's house, to get to my mama house, to get to my daddy house, to get to my kids, so we all together. How we gonna do that? Like that's
Dead.
where we at now.
The Walking
That's
Dead.
why at the end of the day, no matter how you think, no matter how he think, if we all got the same process and goal in mind, and we bring the motherfuckers that follow each one of us together, and some of them gonna be cool, some of them not.
Some niggas gonna be Rick and some niggas gonna be Shane.
But guess what? That's the law of the land, nigga. That's what men do. Some niggas ain't supposed to have babies. That's why they don't. Some niggas is not supposed to produce children. That's why we got so many fuck niggas out here right now. That's real talk. If we lived on the way of the format that they live in these homelands that we come from, because I'm American, I'm from African descent. But I got very good knowledge about what I think my culture is and what I know my culture really is. You know what I'm saying? I fought for a country that I don't really give a fuck about.
And that make me crazy. That make me crazy knowing, but believing what's true
It's what it is.
What they said on G.I. Joe. Half the battle.
Thank you.
If it was happening the way y'all talking about, man, there'd be more people showing up at the polls, more than 13%.
You ever heard of the
That's I
term
don't
faith
believe
of a
in,
mustard
man.
seed?
Yes, sir.
Nah.
But there it is. So even if he disagree, we got
You
enough.
gotta agree to disagree.
Right. I mean, we got enough faith.
Yeah.
Even if he disagree, because I think he wants something to change. Even if he say,
Yeah,
I think he's frustrated based off of what he see. And he
Nah.
said,
I have a much
Your
better way of
reality ain't
approaching it.
ours.
I have a much better way of approaching it.
okay.
though.
What's your way of
Effective
approaching it?
way.
What's your way of approaching
Making sure that you control your voting blocks, making sure that you put representatives and people
See, I don't
in
put my
place
faith
that
That
control.
don't
Because we live
mean
in
shit, 'cause they do whatever
It
they
do
wanna
mean
do with
something
that.
because if you're talking about you don't even know
You
know.
gotta get the
Hey, bro,
get the youth,
you don't
man.
even know how many governors there are. You don't even know how many governors are African American. You don't even know how many governors are
Locally,
female.
though.
No,
Locally.
no.
Let's talk about
No, we
locally.
can start locally.
Let's
We can
talk
start
about
locally,
locally.
because
That's the
local.
only thing that we
go
can
to the
start.
top, though.
I mean,
How
no, I'm
many
saying,
states
but
they
I'm
represent?
just
you
saying,
gotta
though. I'm just
start
saying,
here, and
though.
then you spread out to help
You
others.
put out a fact.
We're
now.
talking
What's
about
the
us.
facts?
No,
Tell
not
us.
us.
Well,
What's
first of all,
us?
it doesn't.
Information.
First of
What's
all,
us?
first of all, it don't matter.
It do matter.
If the
When you
person
talking
that
about
hold on, listen
politics.
to me. This is what I'm
'Cause
saying.
telling us we don't know.
First
then
of
we
all,
still
it don't
know.
matter who's black or who's not. It's about who got the agenda.
Thank you.
Because there's some people ain't got the agenda.
So how does that
Like
work?
P say, every brother ain't a brother.
How does
Thank
that
you.
You
work?
understand?
That's
So
true too, bro.
everybody, you know, just because they
Shout
black,
out
that
to
don't
Chuck D.
that don't mean
How
nothing.
does
That
that
don't
work,
mean nothing.
I
Man,
got a letter
blackface
from
don't
the
mean
government
nothing.
the other day.
I opened it and read it.
It said it was suckers.
How does that work? How
So
does that
Jay,
work?
you think if now my question is, so if a black, so even if the person in power was black, it would still depend on their background. Because if they grew up in Ladue, now hear me out, just hear me out. A black dude from St. Louis that was born and raised in Ladue that got into a place of power, do you think he really gonna reflect on where we grew up at down
If
on
you
the
vote
west?
him, if you vote him in.
Yeah, we vote him in.
If you voting block, then you should be educated when you're doing your voting.
No, but
That's
I'm
up
saying,
to
just
you.
because so right,
You
so
should-
because
you
he
should-
black
you
don't
should-
matter.
you know,
So because he
no,
black don't
you
matter,
should
right?
You should do your homework.
Because he black, but I'm saying
No,
because he
now
black
you got to
don't
do
matter.
homework. But you
No,
said if
no,
he
you
black,
always-
how
I
many
never
blacks-
said that.
How many blacks?
I never
we got
said
in the
that.
Congress
I never
and all
said
that
that
shit?
because
So
that's
what that
contrary.
mean?
No, that's contrary to
What that
everything
mean,
that. No,
though?
that's contrary to everything
It's
that I
just like
speak
you just
on the
said.
internet. I say make sure that you do an educated vote. Make sure you understand who the candidates are. Make sure you do your homework. That's what I always
But they
say.
throw- they
And
throw-
most people
they
don't.
throw
So
the sheet over
therefore,
their face.
no. So therefore, you
They
sending
throw the sheet
people.
over their
You
face
sending
once
people
they
there
get
that
in
don't
there.
even have your best interests at heart
So can I
because
ask
you
you a
didn't do
question?
your homework.
So
But you can do your homework. But once they get in there,
Well,
they
then,
change up on
well,
your
then
ass
that you
and
you can't
drop
control
them a
that.
dime.
You
They
can't
become
control
a
that.
They become a puppet.
You can't
But I'm just
control
saying,
that.
But you did your homework.
You can't
though.
control that
And
though.
you went off because they
But at
was
least
black
you
and they
did your
told you what you
homework.
wanted to know.
But at least you did your homework though.
But you did your homework, but you got screwed. at the
Okay,
end.
that can happen.
So your
I
homework
understand
ain't
that
mean
can
shit.
happen.
Your homework
No,
ain't
that
mean
means that you
nothing.
did your homework. You ain't blindly vote a straight Democrat or whatever or whatever you doing for your local
Hey,
politics.
you can't even say black and white.
You know what I'm saying?
No, black
Hey,
You know what I'm
hey,
saying?
hey, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? When was the last time you seen the way people vote have
And
a
ask this
have a
question, we have one
hold
state
up,
rep
wait,
and one,
wait,
representative.
nigga, let me ask you the question.
No, he was telling him.
How long? How many times have you seen the way people vote
Western Bell is
hold
the
up,
state
dictate
record.
what you see when we open this door? How many times you seen that?
Seen what?
The way people vote dictate what go on, what make it different when we walk outside this door.
No,
Is the
I see
traffic
it.
different? Is the police different? Is anything
No.
different based off the way that you vote?
No, I see the direct result.
No,
of it.
no. So what is
You
the
talking about
direct-
me as an individual?
What? Because you
As
saying
a-
the
as a
vote is so
community, period.
important. So I'm asking you, when the
Because we
vote-
don't vote in the same voting block.
But I'm
man.
asking you
Of course
this.
my vote
I'm
is
asking
gonna
you.
reflect
I'm
something
asking
different.
you. I'm asking you.
I'm not missing it. I understand everything that he said.
Whenever there has been a vote from 1944 to 2025,
Okay.
right? Before we was born to since we've been alive. When have you ever seen the results of the vote have a dictation on what go on when we walk outside this door?
I see it every day.
And can you give me 3 very visual examples?
I can give you more than 3
I
very
just want
visual
3. I
examples.
just
You
want
walking
3.
out the proverbial door, walking out the door, right? Okay. The Mothers Against Drunk Driving Act was passed. So if you take your ass out there and drive drunk, you going to jail. That was
ain't gonna
passed.
stop you from
Listen,
driving.
it's
Who's
not
going
gonna
to jail
stop
driving?
it. No, he said the
Wait,
result.
He said the result.
He said the
Let him give 3.
result.
Let him give his 3. Let him give his 3. I want the 3. One is mom's. Okay.
Mothers Against Drunk Driving Act. The Sandra Bland Act.
Okay, and what does that entail?
That means if you go out there and you act crazy in the street, they can hold you in a facility for an unlimited amount of time.
Okay.
Okay? The Sandra Bland Act. All
You
right?
voted for that?
No.
Hold on. No.
I don't know who said
You
that.
saying
3.
where it affected?
Where it
vote.
impacts.
Something that you can visually see when you walk out the door. I'm listening.
Another thing that you can visually see when you walk out of this door, every single time that you walk out of this door, and this is recent.
I don't see shit.
There you go.
You know that's me.
There you go. There you go. There you go. is look, is ice and how ice is being utilized, and you see it every single day. The way that the government are using, and that's against, and that is totally against, and they're using the National Guard, and that's totally against. You been in the military. You know what act that's against?
What act is that against?
It's the
It's the act that got resolved.
No.
I'm finna tell you the answer.
No,
It's the Privacy Act that got
It's
resolved.
not the Privacy Act.
On September 13th,
It's a prostate-
2001,
it's a
they
prostate-
got resolved to where they can use, i.e., why they took the lead paint out of every building, i.e.,
Brother,
developed
it's the-
Wi-Fi,
hey, brother,
where they
that-
can look
hey,
and
the
see
brother that asked
anything and
me-
everything they want to see. They
bro,
dissolved
it's the
Act of
Prostate
Privacy in
Comitatus Act.
and one September
That's the
13th,
act.
2 days after the planes hit.
It's the Posse Comitatus Act. That's
Same-
the act.
It's the same
That
one.
says that you
They the
cannot
same
use
thing.
the National Guard against the United States citizens. It's the Posse
That never was
Comitatus
changed.
Act.
That never was changed.
Listen, bro, that's
Donald
the
Trump
act.
is turning
Is
Donald
there a
Trump
call-
is turning the government into a democracy.
And you
so
see it-
therefore he is
then
using
we asked
his
about
power,
direct-
and he can dictate
effect.
what he wants to because
we
he
asked
is the
about three.
president. It has nothing to do with the
Another
act.
one,
of
another
privacy
He is
of
the commander-in-chief.
September 13th.
Over the military.
Commander-in-Chief.
Another one. The overturning of Roe v. Wade. You seeing it?
I love
just
it.
said
Hey,
it.
I think
No,
that's
he
I
said
think
that
that's
you can say
good.
the exact
I think that's
No,
a good thing.
that's good.
Everything
Say,
you just said.
he just
Everything
said.
you just said.
Hold
No.
on, Dave, explain.
Hold on. Let me just say one thing.
He didn't say what's good.
Okay, wait a minute.
He said
let's
that's
put a time frame on
Oh, see, now that we're gonna do politics.
it. Let's put a time frame on it.
We
You
don't
know what I'm
even
saying?
like
Let's put a
doing
time,
it.
because we can go all the way
I
back
hate
to
doing politics.
y'all. You know we're gonna go. We don't.
I can
do
go back to
politics.
1934.
Y'all know we don't do politics and religion on this show, but
Okay.
since we are,
So
yeah, I
we
mean, let's
doing-
at least put a time frame on it because we can talk about this for days.
Yeah.
Because y'all, it's a timeline for all this.
I could
Now,
do
my question for all of y'all, I got
1934,
one question.
1965.
I got one question for
I
you.
can keep
All right.
going.
One question.
Okay.
When the new president, how many presidents have you seen? You believe? Since your lifetime.
before
your
Jimmy Carter.
Okay, put it like this. Since you've been working, whether you work for somebody, work for yourself.
Yeah.
How many presidents do you think have went? You know what I'm saying? You've seen a few.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta go exact.
Okay.
Can I say the same thing about you? Same thing about you. Same thing about everything. Has anybody ever came into work the day after the election, and they pull you in the office and say, "Hey, can I talk to you for a minute, Rob? Since they elected old boy president, we gotta take $1.35 an hour."
Nah.
Off your shit.
Right.
I never
so,
seen it.
You know, I said this on the Gameaholic show. So that right there, it's a percentage of people who really don't even get into the politics realm because it doesn't directly affect them. You see what I'm saying? That don't direct.
42,
So that's
I
my
never even
point to
been
what
able to
Cujo. My point to what Cujo trying to get to is basically that for us. Direct effect. Like, have you ever, like, you know, since what affected you? What?
No, he said it outside.
No, I'm
though.
just saying, but
he
you
named
no,
it differently.
Right. No, I'm just asking
said
you though.
outside.
Before as you in your life, has anything that been voted on ever affected you in a negative or positive way?
Yes.
Okay.
The government shut down. I work
government-
for the government.
Right.
So that's affecting me.
Right now,
Yes.
you ain't getting paid.
No.
You're not getting paid right now.
No.
Wow.
All right.
That's interesting.
See, that's what we're trying to get to.
All right.
And you do you feel like if you would have voted
Don't
different,
feel
you would have
nothing.
changed
No, it is what it is.
it? No, I'm just asking.
No, I understand that there has to be certain things that happen before the greater good can happen.
So you think this is
Listen, no, I don't think nothing. I know that. Listen, man, the country was first of all never equipped to handle senior citizens. Okay, first, it's gonna tie in 1934 to pull the country out of the Great Depression. The Social Security Administration system was formed.
Yep.
All right. Before then, families were taking care of their elderly people. All right.
Right.
From 1934 to 1965, that's when you had Medicare. All right.
Yeah.
The only reason why the Civil Rights Bill passed okay? Because they tried to get it in when Kennedy was in 1963. The only reason why it passed,
What's happening?
the only reason why it passed was because of the Medicare bill. Do you get it? Do you get it? I've already put it on there. The reason why, because government funding. The South did not want to integrate and pass the Civil Rights Bill because they didn't want their hospitals integrated. So now you got Social Security and Medicare. Okay? This is what's causing a lot of economic problems in the country right now. Because there's money that's being paid into them, and then there was a big hard shift after 2000 where technology took over, and now folks are not paying as much as into Social Security and Medicare. All these people working these gig jobs and these tech jobs, you would have to fill out 2 different forms in order to pay for Social Security and for Medicare out of your own money when you're Ubering and DoorDashing and doing all this. Now, you don't want your own company to take money out of your check. Do you think you're going to voluntarily fill out those forms so they can take thousands of dollars out of your check? No.
Bro,
and that's what's going. But anyway,
Let me ask
that's
you a
what's going on right now.
Let me ask you a
The
question.
immediate impact that
Hold on, wait.
200. Listen, man, 750,000 Americans are out of work, and then we going into in 2018 it happened for 39 days. If it keep going on, don't you think that it's gonna trickle down?
You know Donald Trump was the president when that happened.
Hey,
I know.
let me ask you a question.
We talking about the impacts. We not talking about who the president is.
Let me ask you a question.
Voting.
So.
We at right where I just said. If you don't vote right, this is what happens. He just came back to what I said. If you don't got a strong block, this is what happens. Go ahead, Kujo.
I mean, but at the end of the day, right? It affected you directly.
Our soldiers are not gonna be paid on the 15th.
It affected you directly.
Our soldiers are not gonna get paid.
But guess
So
what?
if they in a foreign land,
But
Cujo, you
did
was a
vote?
soldier.
Did you vote for him?
Cujo, I'm not getting ready to discuss with my Cujo. You was a soldier. You was in foreign lands. Can you imagine you not having no money if you got a family and you a soldier?
I wouldn't even know, bro.
And listen,
Because you
bro.
ain't even spending no money.
Listen,
I'm fighting.
No, I'm talking about if you have a family back stateside and you can't send them no money Wednesday and
Bro,
his mortgage due, his rent due,
you're
and you got
not-
a baby. He not listening to what I'm saying.
How you gonna
It's-
tell me where I've been there?
No, I'm talking about what's happening now. You asked me about now.
I was still able to see
The
drugs
soldiers,
back home.
man, we ain't talking about no
ain't got
drugs
nothing
on
to
here.
talk about now.
Listen, man, 750,000, and most of them are military, are not going to be able to send their families home a check to have kids and children. This is what's going on now. This is what I'm talking about now.
But y'all chose this.
But who voted to shut down the government?
Motherfuckers chose this.
It don't
who
matter.
voted? Yeah,
It do matter.
Because they're perpetuating.
Because
Hey,
Congress
Hey,
did.
but hold up, wait.
But listen,
can I say this real quick?
But bro, we're gonna
Hey,
have to go.
look,
But who didn't
Hold
vote
up, wait, check
in
this
a
out.
large enough block to make sure that Congress was doing the right thing, man?
Check this out.
That's what I'm-
Check this out. When you develop community, though, right? When you develop community, and everybody doing what they got to do within their community, what's going on in this world, it ain't affecting you and your community because y'all sustainable on your food, y'all sustainable on y'all living, y'all to figure out a way because you've developed community. That's what we going back to. That's what the conversation started with. Like these belief systems, these ways of being. How do we save the community? You develop community. You develop community by relationships. Once you build these relationships, you bring your relationships in different realms. Just like I grew up doing things I did, and I might have went to the Animal House. Then later on, I started going to Cloud9. Then later on, I started going to Las Vegas. Then later on, I started going to Cali. So the people that I start putting myself around because of the people that I choose to have community with change. The conversation changed. So therefore, my environment changed. That's what it is. It don't give a fuck about who voting or not. Because one thing about people with skin that look anything similar to mine, we always know how to find a way. Right? No matter what our belief system is, we gonna find a way. It's gonna be some type of song that make you come together. It's gonna be some type of food that make you come together. It's gonna be some type of energy of men amongst men that's gonna make you come together. You might not be a warrior at birth, but you might be around the right type of men that turn your ass into a gladiator.
Hey, cool, Joe. That sounds eloquent. That sounds
It ain't
eloquent.
That's fact.
That sounds eloquent.
I was scared when I was a kid. I used to run.
If you don't,
dare you now though.
If you don't have control
Peaceful.
over a logistical system, man, to bring those resources in, and you're not growing and have enough of those resources that's sustainable over a certain amount of time, you're not gonna be able to make it.
But you
period.
develop them
and that's
with
what we
community men
how
like us.
long does it take to develop it? It takes a while. So you got to understand, if you don't have these relationships in order to sustain, we're talking about you're speaking from a perspective of a country where you have resources that are pretty much already here stockpiled. If you don't have the ability to have those kind of relationships with other countries and have that logistical capability of being able to bring those other resources in. Why do you think the tariffs are working? So if you can't bring those resources in and provide for your people, and then if you stand, let's say, on this land and they cut you off from those avenues to even get the resources, the trucks to come in, cut off the
if you ain't counted $100 million cash, you can't talk $100 million.
You're not
worth of
understanding.
business.
Listen,
right now we worry about the hood.
brother, I'm talking about business. I graduated and took a class on logistics and how you move product from one area to another. Do you understand that if you cut off logistics,
I lived the life of
if
logistics.
you cut off
how to move
logistics
product from one place
from
to
the
another.
United States, it'll be diabetics that'll pass away because a lot of those pharmaceuticals that they need come from other countries.
Do your books overweigh my experience?
So, Jay,
just out of curiosity,
Jay, question.
do your
y'all
books
think-
outweigh my experience? True indeed. In the logistics game,
Do y'all
do your
believe that
books
the
outweigh
Yes.
experience?
Wait.
Negative.
Because I can manage it.
Negative.
I can manage it. You
Negative.
would be the one doing the work, and I will be managing it. If I stop your opportunity to do the work, you are no longer
You know why
needed.
most people got
Wait.
killed in the war?
You are no longer
because somebody
needed.
that read books tried to tell them how to fight a
Because
war.
I understand how
They
logistics
never
need to
fought a
move.
fight.
This is what I'm saying.
Come on, man.
This is what I'm saying. So, question for both of y'all, for anybody.
Intel, that's bullshit.
Look,
Okay.
if y'all,
Let it stop.
do you think the government care about diabetics getting their medicine more than they care about the violence for the youth?
Yes.
Because of farming, big pharma, right?
Yeah.
That, not only that.
So they
but
would
if- but
ignore.
if-
So would you believe that
Not-
they would ignore what's going on in the streets to manage big pharma?
Yes.
They would ignore that because there are a lot of people that depend on pharmaceuticals.
Right.
And there's
So
a lot
it
of
ain't
people.
no money.
And if we just talk about